evening, everyone, and welcome back to our second night of the Bog Beast, our spooky playing for pre-Halloween. I am your host, Judge Bob, and we will go around and have everybody introduce themselves, starting with the man to my left. God only knows what it looks like on your screen. Eric, tell us a little bit about Peter.
Peter is a cleric of one of the nature deities, Ildevir. And last night, hopefully this day will be a little better. We had a little rocky relationship yesterday. There was some disapproval. There was some praying. There were some things. Hopefully today we patch things up and we're all on the same page.
Because it's never good to have a cleric on the outs with their deity,
especially in the middle of nature.
Jen, tell everyone a little bit about Rothburn.
Rothburn proved that there's good a fighter in total silence as ever before. My trip attack worked wonderfully last night. However, I've got a few lasting wounds and some lasting internal damage from all that, so I'm hurting by more than just a couple stamina points.
Things were a little rough, and now we'll go to the second half of the honestly we've got personality duo. Corey, tell us a little bit about Barlow.
Barlow, oh yes, Barlow is not an attractive or a leadership man. He is the rip the band-aid off thief of the group. And he's living dangerously as he thinks he should, and I think Ildaver gave us some pretty nice blessings with a poison apple last night. So we're hoping that comes into our favor as I shake my little barrel of death and hope it works on something. So yeah, should be fun.
All right, and Ryan, tell everyone a little bit about Delmar.
Yeah, Delmar, the elven glass blower. I think he considers himself more of an artisan. So adventuring like this tends to pay the bills, I think you could say. He's got a nice patronage relationship with the King of Elfland, which really didn't see explore, and we didn't really explore much last night. But who knows what could happen on this wonderful Saturday night.
Oh. So, Delmar, are you saying this is beneath you?
Oh, no.
Mucking around in the swamp?
I was about to say, you picked the wrong path, my friend.
No. This is important to me, but I like to I respect it so much. I like to make it count. I think we could say that.
You respect it so much.
Blow glass for show, adventure for dough.
Exactly. I hope those t-shirts are available on Etsy already.
Well, to quickly recap what happened on our first session, the party ended up punting their way through the bayous along the edge of the Twilight Marsh and came to the town of Gaz Blight, where the locals warned them off the waters by dark and also asked for their help, as something has been taking people from the village at night and leaving no trace. After a short bit of investigation, the party decided to bed down for the night with a rotating watch because they're second level and they're not fools. Mm-hmm. During that fourth watch, that is when disaster struck and shambling heaps came out of the darkness. Piles of vegetation with snakes and vines and vileness, which attacked the party and ripped out bits of flesh from Rothburn's sinuses, for example, as mud crept through their mouths and nose.
Icky.
Yes. After defeating them, they realized there were human skeletons and remains within, and they were able to identify one of the skeletons as being the long-dead wife of the village headman, and another one as perhaps a member of the mysterious Gaz family who live out in the swamp. So, deciding that the local cemetery by the old Gaz place would be a good place to start their investigation, they headed out into the swamp. That brings us to where they currently are, which is a cabin in the swamp. I think Elena has the image for everyone else. I've sent it out to the players already to remind them of where they're at.
Bodes well.
And I will reread to you the description and we'll get going. Rising up above the waters is a shack held aloft by a pair of knobby tree trunks that emerge from the waters below. At the waterline, a small skiff is tied next to a rickety-looking wooden ladder that ascends 15 feet to a covered porch above. Hanging there are all number of charms, talismans, and gree-gree, and as they sway in the light, a voice can be heard to shout from within, "Well, come in if you're coming in!" And that is where we open. Yes, you should have 2 handouts and a picture. Did I not give you the picture? I did not give you the picture.
Oh,
You
good.
did last night, but it was brief.
Yep, no, I apologize. I gave you what I thought was a picture, and it was actually linked to the Zoom meeting, and so that will help you not at all.
That's a little redundant,
Yes. There you go.
but it's fun.
There is the image to remind you now of what the viewers have seen.
Mhm.
So was it a male voice or a female voice?
It
Can we tell?
Kind of hard.
Can we
It's
tell?
kind of hard to tell.
Okay.
This was not on the B&B brochure.
Peter, do you know what are these talismans that you see up there? Do you have anything that you can tell us about them? Maybe anything from your experience?
I don't know. Let me take a look.
Or maybe even Delmar. I don't know. I just
Let's see. That's a shaman sign. That's a shaman sign. That's a shaman. We haven't been invited in, and as it would be rude to not pay a visit to the voice that makes Tyr, the village headman, sound like he's just a young spring chicken.
Oh,
We should
funny,
probably
you should
climb
use
up
that
and-
phrasing.
Yeah, but-
Ixnan Ikenje.
I don't know. That looks like a pretty rickety ladder. I don't know if
Well,
talisman witches.
if anybody has the
Yeah, I know.
ability to get up there, it'd be you, which means one of us should
Yeah.
probably go first to make sure.
I
it's
guess
not
that
a
would be
trap.
me. Yes. I am
Let's-
going to
Or-
check that ladder. I'm gonna kind of see if this is a ruse. See if it's trapped in any way. I'm gonna see if there's any giveaway
Okay.
on it or something.
And
It looks kind of very obvious that it's probably fine, but might as well
use
get
that
it.
beautiful ribbon of yours as a belay.
It's 1 yard of
no,
ribbon.
That's okay.
It's 1 yard of ribbon. That'll go well.
Oh, yeah. It'll be
Okay, so +4 on that.
All right. Go ahead.
That's a 15. That's a 15.
Examining the ladder, there is no sign of any tripwires, triggers, snares. It's not solid as a rock, but you're fairly certain it can hold all of you at least one at a time.
Okay. So I'll say, let's just go one at a time, folks, and I will start climbing up. Sure.
Great.
Be that guy. And I'll climb on up and start looking into the window, peer in and say hello.
So okay, so you climb up. Who is going up second after? Okay, so Delmar's on his way up, following Barlow. Barlow is moving up to the window, and as you go to the window, there's a face like right up against the glass, staring back. You know, there's a
Whoa.
door, right?
I just don't want to be rude. I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to be rude. Just peep in an old lady's windows. Don't want to be rude, huh? Oh, you're a special
Yes.
one. You are.
Of
going on
course.
up there?
I apologize, madam.
Off to a great start.
No. And this is why I don't send people with it.
Did I tell you I have 7 personality?
Barlow,
That's
what'd
a
you
lot.
take already? Give it back.
So Delmar heads up. Who's following?
I'll go
Delmar?
third. I'll go third.
All right.
Of course.
So now the 4 of you are standing essentially on the front porch of this elevated shack, and and the breeze blowing through there's kind of the clinking and clattering of small animal bones and swaying. And probably got just a couple hours of daylight left. It
Okay.
took quite a while to get here.
I'll sit and say, hello. Brother Peter here. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking
Do you
to?
people know how to use a door? My God!
Well, I'll open the door and walk through. We did not wish to, we wanted to make sure that everything was okay. We got everybody.
What part to come in if you're coming did you miss? Jeez. All that height, not an ounce of intelligence in you. So the figure inside is she's a haggard, gray-haired woman who looks older than the trees around her, with eyes that look even older than that. And she sort of looks around, takes all four of you in. You. Oh, and a birthday boy. Okay, we'll get to you later. Well, have a seat. You probably want tea or something.
That would be lovely. I think tea would
He
be
points to
wonderful.
Delmar. Yeah, it's his birthday. Didn't you know that?
They didn't know. I know. Can you believe this? My traveling buddies.
Delmar, it's your
Please,
birthday?
yeah.
Birthday, Delmar.
Oh man. Happy birthday, Delmar.
Happy
all
birthday.
right.
You don't look
I kept it close to my chest. That's all right.
you look relatively good, man. You look a day over 350.
Exactly. It's a young 3-digit age. Yes, exactly.
She kind of turns and she heads over to a small fire. Oh, and they're gonna want tea. I want cakes. I hate guests. And she comes around and she literally just reaches in to where a pot is hanging over the fire. She just sort of grabs the metal handle. Smoke is rising from her hand as she just walks over, puts it down on the table. Starts
her.
gathering a few cups, and as you notice that as she reaches back for the pot, which is kettle-like, as she reaches out, it slides just a little bit towards her as she picks it up and begins pouring cups of what is presumably tea. It certainly doesn't smell like what Delmar has been sniffing the last day or so.
Exactly.
But, it's brown. There's that.
Mm.
I'm out of cakes.
No, we don't wish to impose. The tea will be lovely, and I pick up the glass and take a healthy sip.
So you take a healthy sip. Go ahead and give me, I would say, give me a stamina check. Not a fort save, just a stamina check.
Just a stamina.
D20 plus your bonus.
Okay. A 13.
Okay, so you take a sip and you manage to not just spit it back into the cup. There is a honey pot on the table. Maybe that would help, but you're pretty sure that based on how bitter this is, this probably isn't tea. It is probably just tannin-laced swamp water that has been heated in a kettle.
Oh wow!
It's sort of tea.
Is she drinking herself?
Oh yeah.
She's drinking it.
Mhm.
Wow. Oh, then I
Oh, that's good stuff.
yeah.
And I just take the honey and just kind of.
Enough honey will make anything palatable.
Oh, that's.
I know a little bit about poison, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, smooth.
Gotta kind of lift at your nose and sniff it and give me a handle. Please.
Yeah, I will. Is that okay? Can I do
Yeah,
that?
go right ahead.
Yeah, that sounds great. Why not? Might as well use these skills. Oh, hey. It's only a 13. I forgot. I got 0 for handle poison.
That's not bad at all. While it doesn't necessarily smell incredibly pleasant or unpleasant, right?
Mhm.
It's got it has a bit of an odor, but there's no acrid scent. There's no scent of almonds or any other such thing that would make you believe that it's poisonous.
Mhm.
And since it's been boiled, any little critters in it, of course, are probably dead. So it's most
Yum.
likely safe to drink.
it's good protein. So I will sip it and say, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna
my lady.
similarly. Okay, so I'm gonna take a sip, and I'm gonna pretend to drink more than I do. I'm gonna barely take any in. You need a stamina check for me as well too.
If you're taking just the tiniest taste, I think you'd be okay. Peter,
Okay.
Peter, took a sip of tea.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I'm definitely doing it to just kind of like, pure social graces here. And then immediately afterwards, I want to say, well, thank you for those birthday wishes. I'm amazed you knew. Were you expecting us, I assume?
Well, I know you're going to be here anytime.
Oh, yeah? How long you been waiting?
Well, I wasn't waiting. I just, know you'll get here eventually. Everyone always does.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're
It
here.
moves very strangely in this swamp.
But I'd love to know why you're here.
We're here because villagers over at on the village on the edge of the swamp have been taken by some beast, and well, we're here to put an end to that sort of behavior, because that just kind of goes against the laws of nature and the laws of the swamp.
Stops and she sort of sits there for a minute, kind of a puzzled look on her face, and as she's sitting there, kind of thinking, something uncoils from the rafters above. And it is this massive rattlesnake with a white crescent on its forehead. It comes down and it sort of hangs by her ear like it's hissing or whispering into her ear. She nods and she nods. Well, that was then, though, right? Not. Where's it now? Now? Then.
Oh God, no! I can't deal with this again. I haul up my little crock, uncork it, add the rum or whatever they gave me to this tea
Kill anything
without even trying it, and offer some to the resident lady as well.
What you got there? And as she kind of turns, the snake rises back up, coils back after.
Yeah, that was cool.
Not rightly sure, but at this point, I can't really taste anything anyway. It's just to keep everything, what's that word, sterile?
So as you're talking, she reaches over and she slides the jug over. She hefts it for a minute. Tuesday, good day for shine.
Excellent.
And without another word, she upends the bottle down her throat.
Nice.
It's like if you've ever seen those guys that power drink a pint of beer just by unhinging their jaw and opening their throat. That is essentially what has just happened with Jug.
Grandpa.
He sits it back down.
Oh,
nice.
Not bad. So villagers, you're talking about Guy's Blight, right?
yep, that's the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because nobody ever bothers the lizard folk.
Yeah, let's keep it that way.
Nice people. Well, if you call them people, nice people. I call them people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you're out in the swamp because something's attacking the village. So you have left the village to stop what's attacking the village and have wandered away into the darkness of the swamp because that's your plan.
Well,
And now you've come here with a plan that is something is attacking the village, so we need to be as far away as possible so that we can save everyone. Does that sound about right? Because that sure sounds like what you're telling me.
Yeah, that's pretty much that's the plan in a nutshell. Yeah, it's.
Well, let's tell you a little bit more. Okay, can we ask you your name, my friend? Is
Well, are you gonna?
I would love to know your name, madam.
Zanny.
Zanny. Well, Zanny, it is very nice to meet you. Maybe you know a little bit about the predicament we are in.
I don't know who I'm talking to. Who are you?
We are just
Cut-rate heroes is what you are. Yeah, I hear.
We're a troop of adventurers who have come across poor Gaz's blight, and we are here to help them because
That's
They
Barlow.
need help. I'm Barlow.
Barlow.
Excuse
That's
me.
Barlow.
Yes. I'm Barlow.
That's
Oh,
Barlow.
so you're here to help by being as far away as possible from the village.
Well,
Got it.
here's the deal. We with these little maybe you've seen these things before. These things made of just pieces of swamp and vines and mud and snakes. They're actually made out of cadavers of the dead that have been invading the village. Supposedly, we saw 3 of them.
Tell me more.
Yeah. Basically, one of them turned out to be we think it's going to be a one of the Gaz boy or family, if we don't know who it is. He had white hair with a tinge of red. And actually the headman tier of Gaz's blight, his wife was actually one of them, and actually we are going to inter her body again. We have the bones downstairs if you would like to investigate them. If you know of anything about
Well,
this.
I'm presuming by the fact they're bones that whatever it is still dead.
It's still dead. We're gonna try to put her back to rest.
Hey, Zanny, do you ever go into the village? You familiar with any of these people?
I don't go to the village. Haven't been there in, I don't even know how long at this point. At least. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while. But I'm self-sufficient. I got my tea. I got my fish. Got father. He points back up towards the snake. Got everything I need.
What did she point at?
Snake.
At the snake.
And the snake's name fodder?
Father. Like a
Father.
paw.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a nice snake.
So
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
So have you seen anything like this wandering through the swamp? It looks like
hang on just a second, Corey.
Oh, sure.
Wait, yeah, before we got too far, I was going to stop this earlier, but when you said that, is it too late to ask back when the snake was seemingly whispering in your ear? Did I hear anything? Can I do a listen check on that? Is it too late?
I'll give you a listen check.
Okay.
Nice.
We're looking at a 12.
Yeah, you heard a cat. You heard a snake hissing, but that's
I
about
heard
it.
it. Oh, okay, right on. I wasn't. I do have some serpent man speaking stuff, so I wasn't sure.
Just heard some hissing. That's about it.
All right, lots of siblings. Right on. Thanks.
So, well, if you're going to reinter the bones, you must be headed towards the cemetery by the old guy's place.
Yes, we are. So that is our course. That is our destination.
You know, you got a ways to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stopping here, bothering an old lady, and you've got a ways to cross the swamp.
Mm.
Yep.
Just being friendly, like it's nice to meet you, Zanny.
Well,
would I miss out on my birthday tea? No.
It's nice to be met.
Nice. Nice to meet someone who is so in tune with with their natural environment. That is it is truly impressive to see someone who is.
City folk pay a lot for this tea, you know.
Yeah, I've got it by the barrel.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We got room in the
just a second. I'll get you some, son.
Oh, okay.
She stands up, sort of works her way over to the porch, and she goes over to the edge. You see her pulling on a rope, and this wet cask just kind of comes up, just water running off of it. It's filled to the top with swamp water. You know, slosh it a little down. You can take that with you. It's free. It's a birthday present.
I just go over, grab the jug, and fill it with swamp water. Take the jug, fill it with swamp water, put the cork.
Yeah.
Get your own
Right
jug.
from the source.
Well, we got to put something in it. Well, this mighty tasty.
Pour
This
what's
is
left from my cup back into my jug.
mighty tasty swamp water.
Yikes.
You gotta be careful out there.
Wow, what do you know about the guy's place?
Well, for one thing, there ain't no more Gazas out there. That should tell you something.
Oh,
Where'd they go?
They kind of scattered out into the swamp. I think Luther's the only one who's close by.
where is Luther Gaz?
I would
Where might we
assume
find
Luther
him?
Gaz is at his home.
And where would his home be in relation to the cemetery?
Oh, in relation to the cemetery, whew. About 8 hours north by northwest.
8 hours. Wow. It
From
really
the
did
cemetery?
Yeah, north by north. You know you're heading south to the cemetery, right,
Yep.
child? So it's sort of like a fishing hook back.
So it's in the same direction as the as Gaz's blight.
No, that's due north. How did you get here? My God.
Just follow the path that seemed right, and the fact that the swamp was closing behind us kind of gave us a hint that we were kind of going in the right
Oh,
direction.
it'll do that. It'll do that. It just doesn't like people.
Huh.
Well, at
We'll
least it's
never
not
get
just
through the
us.
swamp the same way twice.
Wow.
Oh,
To be
no.
fair, the characters were given a map. The players were.
So, Zenny, how do you navigate the swamp then? By feel?
Oh.
She sort of looks around the cabin. I don't really need to navigate. I live here.
I got you, but if you ever need to leave, sometimes, right?
No, not really.
All right.
I mean, I suppose if I had to leave, Father could help me through things.
All right.
But
So you
Yeah.
don't leave the house. Does the house ever move?
child, did you take a blow to the head recently? You know, houses don't move, right? It's sort of one of the defining things of a home as opposed to a tent or a yurt. They're stationary objects. They're a fixed geographical point.
As
Let me
opposed to
know if I'm
mobile.
going too fast for you, child.
Well, we're headed out to the cemetery. I don't know if you got any people out there you'd like to go visit with us. If you'd like to join us.
I'm pretty sure everyone at the cemetery is dead, so I don't think they'd be stunning conversationalists like yourselves.
No, yeah, no one is. But we can send our regards if any flowers or pour us some tea out for your homies out there or anything.
And again, she sort of reaches towards the pot, and the pot slides into her hand as she pours herself some more.
Awesome.
All right.
No, I think I'm fine, but you should be careful. Back there, that's where they used to see the Bayou Banshee.
Bayou Banshee. Okay, so the cemetery is the home of the
Get
Bayou
there.
Banshee.
The old guy's place is the home of the Bayou Banshee.
The God's place is the Bayou Banshee.
You ever seen the
Do
Bayou
you know-
Banshee?
Well, I've seen a lot of things.
Out of
I'll see a lot
curiosity,
more.
out of curiosity, there were stories that the Gazas had an idol called the Dark One. Have you ever laid eyes on this idol or whatever they
The Dark
worship?
One. Yeah, I called him the Dark One because the darn villagers couldn't pronounce Bog Bills. Lack of education, that's what I'd say. Wouldn't you agree, Father? And the snake sort of bobs up and down a little bit.
So we've got the frog god, the fish god, the snake goddess here, and
Well, that's awfully kind, but I'm not really a goddess, sweetie. I just live here.
you're my favorite so far.
Bob, at this point, okay. Hey, Zanny, would you mind? I love snakes. Would you mind if I petted Father?
Well, that's rather up to Father, not me.
All right. So you mind if I ask him?
You go right ahead, and we'll see what happens.
All right. So I'm gonna stand up and motion it a little closer. And at that point, I want to speak. say to Father, but in serpent tongue, "Hi, Father. My name is Delmar. It is nice to meet you." And Zanny.
Is he making fun of the snake?
Do me a favor. Give me a D20 plus your personality modifier.
Okay.
Ooh, awesome.
Snake bit him.
Yeah, exactly.
We
What's a
still-
2 get me?
We still have a re-roll from last night's.
Oh, we
You
do.
do have a banked
Do it.
reroll because
This is
Oh,
awesome.
Super
Yes, we gotta
If
have
everyone's
this.
cool with it,
Knowing
I'm
we
okay
need
with
the-
it.
sounds
knowing
like we're
we need
good.
the elf, I'm up for the reroll, but I was kind of excited to see how that was going to play out.
Either way, it's going to be fireworks, I think. Yeah. So, all right, I'll give it a shot. Sounds like we're cool.
All right.
All
16.
points are our
16.
16.
Nice.
So you move closer, and it's sort of hanging there watching you as you approach. And as you speak, it sort of tilts its head and slides a little bit closer. And its head sort of bobs up and down next to yours, and it's hissing. And while it is definitely not speaking in a serpentine tongue, it is merely hissing. There is a voice in your head, and it says, "Greetings from the children of Yig."
Hello, children of Yeg. My name is Delmar. I am a simple elven glassblower. We are here to explore, to help a village. The village beyond has been terrorized, and we are here to help those poor people.
And is this a concern of ours?
Perhaps not, but I would certainly love to know if you know anything about this. Bog people?
There are things that move through the swamp. They are accompanied by brethren who are not our brethren.
Do you have brethren yourselves out in the swamp? Clearly.
There are many of us in the swamps. But there are the things you seek grow in number. Their creator is not done.
Would you know where this creator is, children?
Sort of as much as a snake could potentially shrug.
Yeah. Okay.
It sort of bobs up and down. It looks back in Zanny's direction as if maybe trying to get some sort of reassurance, and it turns back. That is beyond your understanding.
I see.
Nice.
I see. While I'm chatting with Father, is Zanny watching this going back and forth with any sort of comprehension?
While you're chatting. So what everyone else sees is Delmar saying like
right.
a snake.
And
sort
they're
of
all
hissing
doing
back.
this. Yeah, right.
Zanny watched closely for about a minute or two to make sure that you didn't try to kill Father and Father didn't kill you. And she's returned to her tea. She's muttering something about having baked cakes.
Ah, I see.
She sort of gets up again and she totters over. She pulls another crock out of the fire again, just smoke, just blistering heat. You can smell the burning flesh. As she's putting it down and taking all these pieces out, it looks like maybe some sort of, it would be akin to cornbread, but it certainly isn't corn.
Okay.
Birthday cake.
There, cakes. Goes with tea.
I'll take one.
So it
Wash your hands, Tom.
it looks like he's antagonizing the snake and just.
Oh no! So
making
if he
fun
was
of it,
angry
hissing at
at
it.
Father, he'd be dead by now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I turn over and I hear that and I pause and I turn over to Rothburn and go, "Oh no, he's a sweet snake. He's an absolute
You're
sweet."
To
You're
put
not just making
Father's
fun of him.
size into perspective, The rattle coming off of him is about as big around as your fist.
Jeez.
So it's
Okay.
supposed, a little rattle.
That's just the first rattle or the whole rattle.
Well, it's that big around. It's
Right.
massive. He is size wise. He's more akin to a small python than he is.
He is the ceiling beam.
So he's about So he's about 2.5 elf lengths in length.
Wow.
That's they grow them
yeah.
healthy here in the swamp. This is good. I'm gonna.
All right, Delmar, do your thing. That's just weird, though.
I'm just chilling with the snake here.
Can only help.
And I turn and I kind of out of Zanny's side, just kind of wink. I'm like, we're just chilling here. And then he's a sweetie pie, Zanny. I understand why you like father so much.
I'm just gonna sit here and eat cake and watch this whole. I'm gonna sit here, eat cake, drink my tea, and watch this whole thing unfold with Delmar.
I'm totally having cake after this. This is awesome.
So okay, so I turn back to father and I say, so you can't provide me any information on how to resolve the problem we're looking for? I would much appreciate it. And if there's
poke at him, poke at him. That's what you should do. Poke at him.
Poke the snake.
Yeah, exactly.
Poke at him, please.
Exactly. I reach.
That'll go well too.
Do I have any spare mice in my pocket? So yeah.
Probably not. Elves are not known for carrying spare.
No, but yeah. So I basically say this: like, is there anything I can do to help you in order to help us with our quest here?
I like that.
If you were going to the cemetery and to the old house, you may find what you seek there. If not, seek out Luther gods.
I think.
Nice.
Perhaps return here. If the waters will let you.
Okay.
Okay.
I will take note of that. Is there?
I know nothing of this.
Is there anything we can do for you and Zanny?
And there's sort of a father hisses, and it's almost like a rattling laugh, and, the tail actually rattles a little bit, but not like, hey, I'm going to strike, so much as the snake is kind of wiggling, and so the rattle goes a little bit.
Okay. All right.
When Zanny needs help, Zanny will provide it.
Okay. All right. Well, you two are doing very well out here, I see. This has been a pleasure, Father. Thank you. And take care, good care of Zanny, I hope. And then I turn back to the rest of the party and I see them kind of stare, and I'm like, well, y'all don't like snakes? This thing's awesome.
She made cake for you.
What's that? Oh, we got cake.
She made cake for you.
I gotta eat my cake. Or no. I just.
Oh wait, hang on a second. She goes over and she pulls out this massive like candle, right? And she just sort of smashes it down into one of the cakes. She passes her hand over it and it lights, and she pushes it over. There's a song, but I ain't got time.
That's all right. The Thieves has a lovely voice. He'll sing for us later on.
Happy birthday to you.
Exactly. Is this the Marilyn Monroe, Mr. President version?
No.
Please don't. Please no.
Mr.
Please no.
Nice.
Awesome.
By the way, so the last thing I say to Father is, by the way, how did she know it's my birthday?
Because you've been here before and you'll be here again.
That's what I was afraid of. Well, I will see you again then, Father. And I lift my tea and I take a tiny sip.
No.
All right.
So you're enjoying your cakes, and you can see that it's starting to get dark outside. Zanny sort of glances at the window. She's like, all right, it's getting dark. Get out.
Better go, you know.
This has been quite an experience, Zanny. Thank you.
Thank you. I shall remember this. Well, I shall remember meeting you for a very long time. You have a lovely home.
Everybody
Thank you for the
always
tea.
thinks that.
Thank you for the tea. Thank you for the tea. Thank you for the cakes. Thank you for the lovely conversation.
How
The
Don't
far-
forget your
outstanding-
cask on the way down.
Oh, that's mine. Yeah. How far out are we from the cemetery at this point? From our goal?
About 4 or 5 hours.
Where do you recommend we hole up? I've heard being on the water at night ain't safe.
She sort of sits back. I recommend not here. That's what I recommend.
There's going to be a shotgun and
You know what they say about guests and fish? You can eat fish, but if you eat guests, people get really cranky.
Depends on the locale. Yeah.
It's a-
Yeah.
I suppose I would guess. Never mind. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and also, Zanny, you mentioned Luther, guys. Do you know where he lives? Could you give us?
He's northwest of here. She's northwest.
No,
She's
he's
covered that
northwest.
already.
You're the navigator, aren't you? Yes, you are.
Well, I know he's
Oh.
northwest, but
It's
is there?
northwest from the cemetery. Does this? Never
Okay.
mind. I'm not going to ask that question because I don't want to hear your
Okay.
answer. His place is about due west of here.
Due west. Okay. And is there any identifying marks, or is it just a shack? Or
How much more identifying do you need than a residence in the swamp?
Okay, you got it. I agree. You are absolutely right, Zanny. Thank you.
You're my hero. I want to be you someday.
Zanny, till we meet again, Zanny.
Till we meet again or till we've already met.
Till we
And
meet.
you have
we've met
helped us
before.
more than you can believe. So thank you
And
so
less
much
than
for
you
your.
would have hoped.
Yes,
True on
I'm
both
sure.
scores. Okay, so you'd have any place that we. Never mind. Never mind. Have a good evening.
No more
Thank you for
questions.
the
Let's get
cakes.
out of here.
Thank you for the cakes.
Let's get out of here with our
Hold up,
lives.
Get out. Did you navigators?
Okay.
All right.
back to the
So
boat.
yeah.
And we're walking.
And we're walking. Yes, we're
Walking
getting the
down
hell
the
out of
ladder.
here.
We're walking down
Down
the
that
ladder.
ladder.
We have our.
And you know,
task.
like I'm climbing down the ladder. I'm like, you guys, I got so many skills. I'm very impressed. I am very impressed as I get down into the skiff and start.
Yeah, the snake thing. The snake conversation was cool.
That
what'd
was
you get
pretty
from the
cool.
snake? What'd
That
you
was
get out of
cool.
What'd you get from the snake anyway?
Oh yes, I brained up on the whole thing. So I'm like, yeah, there.
He's talking to snakes.
Yeah, well, you know, exactly. I don't want to.
That's awesome.
Yeah, as somebody who's in the service of the god of the nature deity, that's totally impressive, man.
Mm-mm.
That's totally impressive. There ain't nothing that ain't totally made awesome, man.
Not all of them are very chatty, but you know.
Okay, so we're punting away out of here, so we
Rowing.
can. Yeah. So where do we go next? Are we? I mean, and you said from your discussion that we should go to the house first before we go see Luther, or should we go to Luther first?
I think we should.
And I will note that everybody has some weird time dilation thing, so maybe we should think about that as well.
Oh, the residents, you mean?
Yes.
I was gonna say, did I miss a memo? Are we going to the cemetery or not?
I said well, Luther's place is due west here. They said, you brought us up to speed on everything the snake said, right, Delmar?
Yeah, I brain dumped you.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, we basically said we should go to the house, and then if we don't see it there, we should go see Luther. And no offense, I kind of had enough of swamp denizens for a little bit.
All right,
I
that's
have-
cool. I'm just going to point out that no one really knows what time it is in the swamp, so maybe she means
I know.
go to Luther first and then go to the island.
Well, that's- but that's
Arlo,
what
nobody knows where we're going either.
yeah.
But that's what I was
We're going
thinking. You know,
south.
if
Delmar?
we go to the cemetery, so at this point we realize that time's a little timely wobbly, whatever Matt Smith said. At this point, if we go to the cemetery, that cemetery could be different every time we go to it, or it might give us a clue who is in the cemetery at that given point.
It's true.
We head for the. I said we stick to our plans. Go to the cemetery.
I think so.
Go to the
Too.
cemetery. Cause seriously, I talked to one more person who goes, "We haven't seen you, but we've met you. This is then. This is
Yeah.
now. My head's gonna explode."
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and then the other thing is we have the banshee inside the house where the snake is telling us to go, Father.
Yeah.
So that's a little scary too.
And it's getting dark.
And
The one thing the villagers warned you against is being out of the water after
Well,
dark.
Jared, do we see any of those hummock things?
Well, there's
Hmm.
hammocks throughout the entire area, right? I mean, those are just kind of small clumps of trees and debris and a bit of dirt.
If there's
Nothing the size of the one you saw earlier, but
But are there any that are big enough that we could camp on that don't have trees of apple
Yes.
death?
that.
Trees of apple death.
Well, you know what? I'm almost thinking, would it be safer to kind of get up into trees rather than a hummock? Because it seems like hammocks or whatever there's a lot of things that could come up in a hammock.
I think
where-
I think they.
Well, I mean,
lots of things
I mean,
go up in the
they're-
trees.
I mean, they range.
Yeah.
A hammock ranges from like a very small island, big enough to just simply stand on, to. I mean, down here in Florida, Marco Island is an old hammock,
Right.
and that's an entire city.
Yeah, we're just gonna try to look for one that doesn't have the poison apple, the death apple.
Okay, if you think so. I'm just wondering
Yeah.
if being in individual trees is safer than.
Well, I mean, the trees are what make up the hammock.
Yeah.
So if you find one, you can always climb up.
That's true.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
not
true.
mutually exclusive.
Yeah, and just remember.
So
this
what
is what-
direction is the navigator going to take you off to?
The
Take
Yeah,
it south.
yeah.
We're heading south. We're heading south. to
Okay,
the
so you're still
direction
heading towards the old Gauze place and the
of
cemetery.
cemetery.
All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to need from you then, since you are going to start navigating the swamp at night,
Uh-oh.
because that can never go.
Well, we got to find the. Well, first of all, we're looking for a hammock. We're just heading south to find a hammock.
Well, go ahead and give me a skill check.
Okay. D14 like before.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, wow. This has turned into an interesting adventure. I rolled a 2. And we're fresh out of rolls.
Right. That's okay.
Well, it's a swamp. We'll find
Getting
something.
lost in the swamp, I've got rules for that.
Oh, there's a.
So you
Random
paddle,
encounters.
you kind of paddle a ways looking for something that's perhaps large enough to tie off at and camp, whether on the hammock itself or within the trees. And you come to a portion where the waterway widens, and it's a larger pool with muddy banks, and there's long gouges in the earth showing where something is slid down the bank into the water. And there's all sorts of light vegetation and like lily pads and swamp grasses dotting the surface. There's a couple logs. And at that point, we're going to go into initiative.
Double
Hooray.
gators.
Because some of those logs have
Double gators.
Mhm.
That's about right before you said I was gonna say, okay, see
Awesome.
if any logs are moving.
Yes.
Hmm.
all
That's a
right.
D20. That's my D20. Where's my D20? Where did you go? There you are.
I took stamina damage, not agility, right?
Correct.
Yes.
All right, Peter, what do you got for initiative?
Oh,
That'd be Eric.
Peter?
Oh, sorry. I was actually 14.
14. Rothburn.
Sorry, drinking 5.
5. Barlow.
14 as well.
What's your agility, Barlow?
Agility. 13.
Peter, does your agility beat 13?
No, I'm not beating the thief in agility.
All right.
I'm not
Delmar.
beating the thief in agility.
15.
15.
Right. Fast little elf.
Nice.
Okay, so as you've come into this area, you see one of the logs is kind of turning in the water. Maybe it's drifting in the current, and as you're watching that, something bumps the bottom of the skiff hard. And we go to Del Mar at the top of initiative.
All right. I take out my longbow and have it at the ready and start to listen at the water and see what I can determine.
Can you please, for me, define listen at the water?
Okay. So we feel the huge bump.
Mhm.
Am I listening for okay, so I any sort of extraneous disturbance at the surface of the water?
Well,
around
there's a little bit of disturbance around the skiff, right? Something hit the bottom of the skiff, and so it's shifted. So you've got ripples going out from there.
Okay.
And then there's the other log that is kind of spinning.
I see. Okay. All right. It's too soon for me to do anything. So I'm gonna stand ready and wait for maybe another attack. But
Okay. Barlow.
Watching that log. Yeah.
So how far are we from our are we near one of the hammocks at this point?
You haven't found anything large enough.
Haven't found anything.
for you
Okay,
to
cool.
Camp
So
on. I mean, there's hammocks throughout, right? I mean, that's what
Gotcha.
sort of lines the waterways. But
Yeah, so we're just out in the middle of the water on a raft. Oh, that's great. Okay.
One person hammocks, right?
Yeah. You know what? I'm not waiting. I'm gonna put a crossbow bolt into one of these things.
into the spinning log.
Well, actually, can I see what bumped us underneath by chance?
I suppose you want to stick your head in the water.
No. Yeah, I will shoot the spinning log if that is
Okay, you go right ahead.
All right, cool. Here we go.
Get that log.
That's not great. Nah, that's only a 10. Sorry.
You got shot by a log.
It's dark. The thing is spinning slowly, but your shot misses you.
Sure.
Peter, we are to you.
Let's see here. Something bumped the bottom of the boat. I'll just take my spear and just stab down into the water, see if I hit anything.
Okay.
And we have a channel point redemption again.
Yep, I see that.
Hey,
Wait,
15.
wait. Great, babe. That rerolls for Bob?
Oh, what?
Harsh.
How fickle the viewers could be.
Oh, wow. The fickle finger
So Peter drives his spear into the water. It gets wet. We will come back to Peter in just a moment.
Oh.
Rothburn, we are to you.
Ouch, that 15.
How far away is said log? Rolling log?
The one that's slowly spinning, maybe 20, 30 feet away.
And we can't tell what direction our skiff bumper went?
Something just hit you from below.
Yeah, but it hasn't surfaced, is what I meant. Okay.
No.
That said, then, yeah, I'll take a longbow shot. I'll follow Barlow's lead.
Okay.
I'll use
Go right ahead.
longbow and try to catch it so that if there's an end a little bit further away from us, I'd like to hit that one so that the momentum would continue taking it away. If that makes sense. For the
Well,
mighty.
it would have to be a pretty powerful bow shot to transfer any amount of momentum into something that sizable.
Yeah, that's what mighty D's are for. Well, maybe we should move on. It's no deed, and it's a total of a 9.
Okay.
It's dark, dude. What do you want?
Yes, it is getting
It
dark.
is.
And pretty soon, only one of you is going to be able to see.
Mother puss buckets.
Well, I'm going to hold on to the reroll that Great Big gave me. So Peter is leaning over the side, sticking his spear down in the water.
Yeah.
When this enormous set of jaws attached to a very large reptile comes breaching up out of the water. That is going to, I'm just going to assume that a 23 hits.
Delmar,
Oh,
did father warn us
Just
about this?
barely, but yeah, that's a hit.
Did he warn us? Yeah, he warned us about it last time.
6 points of damage.
Ooh.
And give me a moment here. And now I need a strength check. Contested strength
Mhm.
check.
This
Got
could
some
go
lesson
well.
coming.
This is where I'm glad the elf held his action.
A 15.
I'm going to use my reroll.
At least I made him waste his reroll.
Yeah, and I got the exact same thing. So it comes up, this massive reptilian head breaches up, and you can see it's just covered in white scars and just fissures where people have tried to kill this thing repeatedly. And it sinks its teeth into Peter, and as it slides down, its teeth are just ripping through his flesh and sliding out. That's the good news, that it didn't drag you into the water with it.
Oh, at
Great
least it's good
news.
news. At least it's good news.
Here's the
It is
bad
good news.
Yes.
People have also been trying to piss off that rotating log, and it's its mate. And so rushing at the skiff itself, I need everyone to give me a reflex save. It's not incredibly difficult.
Woo.
Modified or D20?
D20.
That's an 18 for me.
Okay. Delmar, what was that?
That's a 7.
7. Stand on 7?
I'm gonna burn some luck. I don't like this. I don't like how this smells. All right. Let's get me up to a 9.
Okay.
Uh,
Peter, what about you? What'd you get?
I'm gonna have to if he didn't feel good stand on the 7, I don't really feel good falling on my 4. So I'm gonna spend some luck and get that up to a 9 as well.
Okay. Rothburn?
13.
Okay. So it hits the other Devil Gator hits the skiff, but you all manage to stay
Woo.
in the skiff. None of you go
Awesome.
into the water as we come back around to the top of the order with Delmar.
All right. So all right, so I got my bow out. So it's like I'm gonna go for our buddy's mate who's coming to visit us as well too, who just hit the bow.
Okay.
I'm training for the head, but you know how that goes. Sorry, give me a second. We're looking at a 13.
Nice.
That is a hit.
Okay. And that's for a whopping 2.
All right. Arlo.
Yeah, is it so? It's next to the boat now. It's right there.
Both of them are next to the boat. One is near the
Okay.
prow and one is
I think we should
alongside.
kill one at a time. Well, actually, is Peter in any danger at this point? Other than
His arm is still attached, but beyond that,
his arm is. I mean, is the male is that like still a? Are you saying it still has him?
no,
I pulled
it
free.
slid down. His arm is pulled free. It
Yeah,
looks a
I
lot.
pulled
better.
free.
Okay. I just want to make sure that whether I should kill. So I'm gonna try to kill the one that that Delmar is on. So I'm
The
gonna
one that has been hit.
yes. So I'm gonna drop the is it okay to drop the crossbow to the bottom of the boat and pull the short sword? Is that quick enough?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So I'm doing that. And then I'm gonna stab the hurt one. Guess what? I fumbled.
Oh my.
Pretty awesome. pretty awesome. Great thing to do in a skiff.
Yeah,
Awesome.
nothing like fumbling out on the open water. The devil gators nearby.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right. So what do I got here? Yeah, leather.
I'd like to point out that so far we've been in combat for 2 rounds and we've had 1 hit, and I managed to successfully hit water.
Ugh.
All right, go ahead and roll your fumble.
I am rolling a fumble. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Falling off a
Successfully
little.
hit water.
It's a 2.
Ooh,
What is your current
Thankful.
luck?
Oh, yeah, my luck. Oh, it's a -1, so that's a 3.
Go ahead and give me a reflex.
Okay.
Look out. RIP.
Nope. 3.
All right. Well, thankfully you're not wearing plate mail as
Yeah.
Barlow swings his sword, trips on his crossbow that he dropped to the bottom of the skiff, and goes over the side.
Ah! They can't see me now.
On the bright side, while they're tearing him apart, the rest of you could probably escape. Peter, where do you?
I will. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Look over your spells, cleric.
Yep. This will. I will spend a round charging myself for paralysis.
So you're gonna cast. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast. I'm going to. A 12 the next round, or excuse me, a 15 the next round. My weapons will be charged with the energy of paralysis.
All right.
They charge
Rothberg.
the paralysis, and it will last for. It'll last for only 2 rounds, but.
Got it. All right, Rothburn, we are to you.
Okay, so are both of them fairly close at this point?
One is alongside, one is at the prow. The one at the prow is eyeing Barlow.
At eye level too.
Yeah, but I'm learning from the whole drop the bow, grab a sword, try to attack thing. Barlow's been a really good teacher in that aspect, and me with my personality of 4.
Well, to be fair, Barlow can't burn a luck to disregard a fumble either.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna shoot the one that is at the prow.
Thank you.
I'll go for a precision shot, try to score something, in an eye or someplace that isn't already scarred.
Yeah.
Or, I could just take the regular miss. I got a 4 on the deed, but I got really low on my die. It's not a fumble, but yeah, moving on. I shoot again, and it's almost like I'm on uneven ground or something.
The party
Something
is
like
well on
that.
its way to becoming Devil Gator scat. All right, Delmar, we are to you.
Actually, can I use my movement action on this round to drop the bow? That way I start fresh next round to draw and
Sure.
okay.
You can do that. So Delmar, using your bow, casting spell, what you doing this round?
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Which one of the gators is closer to one of our people right now?
The one up front looks like it's getting ready to try and swallow Barlow.
Okay, all right. I would like to cast sleep on that cute little.
Okay.
Yay!
Hooray.
Yay! It's sleepy time. I'm gonna have to walk me through this a bit, but I'm rolling a d20, right?
Yep, D20, and then you've got you're going to add your spell check number to that.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, beautiful. I'm gonna need that. Okay, I got a 12.
Oh, so a bare success. All right, so it needs to make a save against a 12 or fall asleep. Okay, so that's going to be roll a d6 for me.
You got it. 4.
Nice.
Okay, it begins to sink under the water.
Yay!
Yeah.
Is it snoring like a log?
You can't really tell. And Barlow will never tell you how warm the water around him is.
Bubbles?
Barlow, we already
Oh, we already me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take that as a okay. So where is the other one at this point?
the other
'Cause
one
I-
is currently alongside the skiff
on the other side or on my side?
on the other side.
Okay. Well, you know what? I guess the safety thing to do would be to jump back onto the boat. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and grab the side of the boat with my short sword in hand, and I'm going to just hop up there and
Okay, so
try to.
you climb in, and then realizing that I skipped the Devil Gators, I'm going to give the other Devil Gator its tap.
Oh, of course.
So it is going to lunge up at Peter again.
Oh no!
Wow, with the exact same 23.
Oh my God!
This could be bad.
Yeah.
At least
I was
make
gonna
the,
say take me, and then I'm like, I
That's
don't know.
only
Yeah.
3 points.
Oh, well, at least I'm not dead.
Never.
But I need
never
a
said
strength
it.
check, Peter.
I'm dead. Oh, wow. It's amazing what fighting for your life can do. I got adrenaline surge. I got a 16.
Awesome.
You once again managed to grab hold of the skiff. The entire thing kind of pitches and shifts, but you managed to hold on. We are to you and your ruination of an arm.
I'm going to try and sing into my mouth. Can I hit? Sing it's already holding me. Can I hit it with paralysis while it's got my arm?
Well, it
And not
has
have to
let
hit
go.
it, so
You're gonna
you
have to
just
swing. You're gonna have to
inside.
swing on it.
Ah, darn it. I've got a 14.
That is a hit.
Okay, so I do a whole whopping well, I hit it. I have a -1 strength and rolled a 1. And
Well-
rolled 1. Well, I wanted to do is hit it because I wanted to paralyze it anyway. That was more the plan. It's just like, tick, you're it.
And you had a 12 for paralysis, right?
Yep. I had a 12, and I had the 12 for and I had 12 for paralysis. No,
Roll a d6
a
for me.
15.
15.
A 15 for paralysis.
Roll it. Oh, 15.
I rolled a 12, and then I had a
That's
3
right.
on my
Roll a d6 for me.
a 5. So I got a 6 rounds, I think.
Plus caster
is.
level.
Yep. So
It
6 rounds.
stiffens and slides under the water.
Roll like crazy, people.
Meanwhile, Peter is hemorrhaging like the Black Knight.
It's but a flesh wound.
that swamp water will clean it right up.
I should have statted up brain-eating amoebas. That's what I should have done. Hey, so since Peter is the navigator, Peter, give me a luck check.
Oh, this. Okay. Let's see here. A luck check. Actually made it a 2 on a 7.
Okay, you managed to find a hammock large enough that you could tie off the skiff and you could all get out. It'd be tight quarters, but between that and if Barlow is going to lash himself up into the trees, you should be okay. That's
Yeah.
Is there a Devil Gators prohibited sign on said hammock?
you are free to make one.
Do we have any barbed
Wow.
wire?
You shall not.
We can use.
Well,
the
you know
blood
what?
from-
Is there anything that we could would it make sense to well actually I don't think I have anything. I was wondering if we could set up some sort of early defense if somebody tries to get up here.
I'm still waiting to see if Peter's going to stop hemorrhaging.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm seeing if anybody else needs any healing first.
No, I
Last
think
time
I think you need help.
the last
Yeah.
time I healed myself
Heal
first,
thyself.
God smacked me in the face and said that's not the way we
Take
do
care
it."
of yourself. Take care of yourself. You're okay.
A 20. A
Nice.
20, but a 20.
Yes.
So that's 2 dice. And I'm he's back in the game. He's back in the
Nice.
game. A little healing thing, a little we shall overcome, a little peace sign, a little hippie nature stuff, and boom, cleric's back in the game.
Yeah.
So
Cleric's
we're
back in full hit
At
points.
this point.
Yeah, back to full hit points. I rolled a 7.
Woo.
I was down. Let's see, 7. Let me roll one more. That's right. I need both of them. Yeah, I rolled a pair of 7, so I'm back up to my 12.
And
right.
besides to every story, just redeemed points for a player reroll and said I get it later.
Yay.
Yay!
So now the cleric is healed, and you're going to make some sort of camp. Tell me
Yes.
about this camp that you are making in the midst of this.
Can we actually use the skiff as part of it? Like put it on
Drag
its
it up-
side and
drag it up
brace
There's
it
not really
against
enough
the
room to
trees?
pull the skiff up out of the water and have you all there.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, I meant just like put it vertically and lean it against the trees that are creating this hammock.
Put it up its side and put like a
Yeah.
spear for a brace. And use a spear
Yeah,
and use my spear for a brace to create like a barrier. So
kind of
so
a
there
lean
comes-
to.
so when the devil gators come visit us tonight, they got to scale over a wall too.
Or just smash through your boat and have you walk through
Or
this wall.
go
Yeah,
to
you
the
could.
other side. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea to bring it up here, but yeah,
Does anybody have any rope?
I do not.
Ribbon.
Nobody has any rope.
No
I think
way.
that solves
I've
our
got some
problem right there.
chain. I do have 10 feet of chain.
I have
There.
chalk.
There's our early warning system.
Oh, the chain, yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Just tie that,
Yeah,
bet-
Yeah.
tie,
great
that
idea.
tie that between the trees with some
Do a jug,
with the
signature.
jug and the barrel next to it, so something change it. They can kind of clank together and give us some
Yeah.
early warning.
I
Give
like
And
some
it.
we
early
can
warning.
use the red ribbon for it too, because that'll be an additional visual.
Sure.
Ooh, we can attract hummingbirds.
Oof.
Not at night, Eric.
Swamp hummingbird.
Humming bats. They're humming
Swamp.
bats.
Swamp
All right.
hummingbirds, which in this place are probably the size of condors, if the size of the snakes are any indication.
So are we setting up the same watch as before?
Yeah, I'm still gonna suggest trees because I think we want. I don't think we want gators.
I don't trust myself in a tree. Plus
Okay.
when you have 15-foot long rattlesnakes, a tree is not a problem for that. I'd rather be
I
on the
don't know.
ground where I can move.
All right, well, I'm
Agile.
going into the tree. Yeah, I'm gonna head to the
Yeah,
tree.
you.
and-
You don't
Okay.
even need to make a roll. I mean, that is not a sheer surface. You can climb.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do you, man. As somebody who is not agile like you are, I'm going to stay on the ground where I can have my feet.
Sure,
moving.
no problem.
Now, my next question is: are you gonna have a fire for your camp?
Yeah, that's a question.
Wouldn't be a bad idea, actually.
I think
Yeah,
Would be a bad idea. I mean, we've got
I don't know,
Clear of a
but
night, is it, Bob?
it's not.
You can't really see the sky.
Yeah,
no,
this-
no
this-
light comes down through the trees.
The only one who can see is Delmar.
so. It's up to you all.
I don't
think-
like it. But I think a fire would be a good idea.
I don't
Well,
know. The
I
other
might-
place had a big giant fire, and they did in the village.
No,
had that
no,
nice
no.
fire.
That's why you make one like smaller, like maybe candle sized.
Well, I have a
Keep-
candle. I have a
single
candle.
thing going.
I have a candle.
Well, the bog people are up busy bugging the village, so we'll be fine out here. It
Okay.
just-
Well, I'm
we'll
just
hope
saying,
the
as long
fire
as we can
scares the crap
see
out of
what's
Yeah, because
how big is our hammock?
It's maybe about 12-foot diameter.
Okay.
Mhm.
candle
think
be
we need
perfect for
fire.
that. Yeah, candle should
I-
throw enough light across that.
Yeah,
Okay, candle.
it'd be nice to have some light. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, some light and yeah, we've got the armor that we can use as a early detection system too.
True. That's a good idea.
True.
There you go.
Yeah, so we've
Clang,
got
clang, clang.
we have a candle providing the light. We've got a chain and a little bit of a clattering alarm system set
Yep.
up. All
There we
right.
go.
So it'll be great except for an aerial attack.
Yeah,
Peter,
great. Give my ideas. Yeah, thanks.
Peter,
Peter might
give
want to
me Peter, give me a luck check.
Give you a luck check. Okay. A 5 on a 7.
All right, so Peter, you're on watch. You're kind of facing away from the candle, so you can look out into the shadowed gloom. and everything has gone quiet.
Oh, son of a.
What would you like to do?
I will poke. I will start grabbing the non-business end of spear, poke the guy in the tree because he can do some aerial attack, and then start waking up everybody else and start going. And I'm going to start looking for any sort of shadowy little piles of goo.
Give me an intelligence check.
A 16. All right, 17. Excuse me, 17.
17. All right. So you're peering out into the gloom, and it's pretty tough because you only got the candlelight. There are a number of shapes out there. Let's see. There are 5 shapes that are maybe like shoulder high coming up out of the water, or sticking up out of the water rather. They, at the moment, do not appear to have noticed you. Would you like to revise your actions?
Yeah, I would like to move very. We're in the middle of silence. Yeah, I will.
Is it silent now?
Yeah,
It is completely silent.
it is completely. Yeah, the silence is hit. So I will back up slowly to tap the 2 people on the ground and see if I can give them a nudge with a boot or something instead of flailing about wildly and draw attention.
Okay. So Delmar and Rothburn, Peter is waking you. Peter, give me another luck check.
Okay. I didn't make that one.
Yeah. So as you're waking them up, now you're seeing the candle glinting off of those black eyes. They have noticed the light.
Okay. Well, at least the people who can fight are awake. And then while they're getting up, I will go over and wake up the arboreal guy.
Sure.
All right. Okay, well, that is going to take us into initiative.
Woo!
Your ability to stealth past that has expired.
Yeah, no. I have a 5 again, Bob.
All right, and Peter has a 3. Delmar?
At least I'm consistent.
12.
Barlow?
18.
18. Okay. Oh, and a +1 to Delmar's initiative for a 13. Okay.
Thank you, great babe.
Nice.
Okay, so Barlow, you're up in a tree, and nobody's bothered to wake you yet because he changed his action to wake the people on the ground.
Oh, actually, I thought he did.
Yeah, I woke them up.
I gave him the chance. When he noticed that they hadn't noticed you. I gave him the opportunity to change his action.
Okay, then I'm heading over to wake him up.
Well,
That's what I was in the midst of doing.
Oh, that's cool. Do you want me to re-roll
Okay.
when that time comes?
No, we'll just keep you there and just explaining why you're not taking any action other than.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Okay.
But you're not annoying anybody, so that's okay. These things are moving rather slowly, thankfully, since they're submerged. But they've closed to the edge of the hammock. They are starting to come up out of the water. There are 5 of them.
Do they look like the others?
Yes, they do. We are to you, Delmar.
Oh, good. And
Herb Gently has offered a player reroll.
Thank you.
all right. Put that in our
Guys,
pocket.
we'll need it.
All right. And again, we're in a pure 0 dB silence. Nothing. I can't hear a darn thing.
Yep, you can't hear a darn thing.
All right. Okay. So
Although you did learn a few things about the silence last time.
kind of. All right. So So my trusty longbow. Let's start with this. So I'm looking out and I see 5 figures kind of coming up.
Yep.
All right. Well, I shoot the one in the middle. So
All right.
right in the face. And my die is off onto the.
Do you need to use a reroll?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use that reroll. I don't think we want that to happen. So if it's okay, I would like to not use this one.
Thank you, Girk Dentley.
Thank you.
Dirk. Bless
Save
you.
our lives.
Blame this little son of a gun.
Probably jerk gently because otherwise it would
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so here we go. We got 16.
That is a hit.
Okay,
Woo!
brilliant.
Nice.
Thank you. That's that's 5 points of damage.
All right. Rothberg,
Everybody
we
else.
are to you.
Wait, what? With my 5? Oh,
Yes, because Peter has a 3.
wow. Okay.
I have a 3 and the 18 is a
All
sleep.
right. I have been been sleeping with the shield and the sword within reach. I'm gonna take up defensive stance again to protect Peter.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Unfortunately, I'm
I'm assuming that's going to be your deed.
Yeah.
All right.
and I'm going to.
Well, hang on. You're taking up a defensive stance. That's a deed. A deed still
Mhm.
requires an action. So what do you do?
Shoot, how far are they out from where we currently are?
Well, like I said, this entire hammock is a 12-foot diameter, and they are stepping up onto the land, so they're close.
Don't like it. But second level is still a hero, right?
Remember,
I'm
if you
not-
die with luck, it's your fault.
I only have 5 luck, so
You're doing
we're
well,
all
then.
good.
You're doing well.
Yeah, exactly. I see Delmar shooting for the middle one. I kind of give him a excuse me gesture and rush in to attack the middle one with that defensive deed.
Okay, go right ahead. See,
Get him.
So I've made a complete fool out of myself, but it's not one. Oh, but I get a reroll.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
Yay,
Sweet.
reroll.
All right,
Yay, reroll.
screw that die in particular. Yep, because it just fell.
Leave it there. It's runaway. It's
Yeah,
shame.
leave it there.
Leave it there.
Shame.
I didn't make my deed, so I'm not so defensive, but that did roll out of my tower as a nat 20.
Nice.
So thank you for the reroll.
No, good
Yay
news and
for
bad
20
news.
sides to every story.
Good news is you hit. Bad news is they can't be credited.
That's okay. Damage is good. Damage hits are good. I like
Kind of,
it.
sorta.
Of course, last time she failed her deed, she cut her opponent in half. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but I get the D8 because sword. I'll take 10 points.
Yeah.
yes, you will. Your defensive maneuver apparently was cleaving the thing in twain, much like the first one you fought,
I'm okay with this.
and it drops to the ground. Peter,
I'm
we are
gonna
to you.
run. I'm gonna run over and wake up the thief in the tree. Wake up the thief in the tree and point. Oh, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to be hitting him with the butt end of the spear with one hand, and then then pointing towards the edge of the water where those things are coming out, so he
Cool.
can wake up and do what he do.
And Rothburn, was there something you wanted to add?
Did that affect the silence at all? Taking out the one in the middle?
No, it did not.
Worth a shot, Delmar.
All right, so Barlow, you spent the end of the last like fragmentary seconds of that past round with your eyes fluttering open, but adrenaline is a great way to wake up in the morning. It's like going up to a loved one with an air horn as they're sleeping. So your heart is jumping. You are at this point wide awake. You're in a tree. There are shapes that have come up out of the water.
You know, that's
Maybe
interesting.
you see out of the candlelight.
I wonder how far I am up in the tree. I'm off the ground. Is there still silence?
Give me
Ooh, I like
Be
the
a
way he
luck check.
thinks.
a luck check.
Okay, I can do that. What? I made it. Well, sorry, I rolled my luck. It's a 7.
Meter beat, so you're good.
Okay,
So
sweet.
So Peter had to kind of stretch to poke you. You're about 25, 30 feet up. You hear everything just fine.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Okay. And I can see down below. I can see people or
Well, you
things.
see a little, right? I mean, this entire area is being lit by a single candle.
Single candle. Yeah.
Which if
Well, I
people
guess my
start getting
point is
really busy, it's going to go out.
right.
Yeah,
Well,
but
you
I'm
know
on-
what? I'm gonna
on
try to
point.
shoot it.
Hang on, Eric. Go ahead, Corey.
Yep.
Oh no, that's cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it. Whatever's not engaged yet towards them with
Nothing is currently engaged in melee. That's about
okay.
that. So you've
Cool.
got your choice.
So I'm gonna shoot it with the closest one that's not engaged. So there we go. It stopped. It's not cocked. So I'm gonna actually count that one if that's okay. It landed on other dice. Are you okay with that, or do you want me to re-roll?
Does it have a clear face up?
It does. It
I'll
actually
take it.
does. Okay, great, awesome. That is actually a dirty 20. So
30. Okay. So that would be a hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
okay, don't screw me, crossbow bolt. 3, but it's a hit.
Stand on 3.
Yeah, I can't spend more. Not yet.
All right. Okay, so let's see. So Rothburn is up front. So 2 of them are going to attack Rothburn.
Not the face.
Well, the first one has a 5, so not the face, not the body.
Face, not
Shield
face.
works. Yay.
Okay, and the next one has a 7. So two of them sort of flail at Rothburn. Rothburn is batting their arms aside with the shield, and
I breathe in defiance.
one of them goes at Delmar.
Amazing how it's amazing.
And living up to the reputation of his brethren, also has a 5. And finally, one goes for Peter. And that one has an 18.
This one's good. Woo!
Okay, so Peter, that's going to be 3 points as it swipes that big muddy clawed hand across your face, and the mud sticks across your face. You feel it starting to push into your nostrils and between your teeth and into your mouth.
Think happy thoughts.
And now everybody can also give me a reflex save, except for Corey. Corey's fine.
Oh, hey, what do you know?
Already? I thought it was a round after.
This is the next round.
After.
Oh, crap.
We never kicked it in.
You're right. My bad. Oh. Reflex?
Yep.
Cool.
What'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Okay. Delmar.
I got 10.
Okay. Peter.
10.
Both of you happy with those numbers?
I don't have enough luck to be on here. I don't have enough luck to be to have anything left for getting past this moment. So I'll stand on my 10.
Yeah, I'll keep
That is totally fair. So the body of the first one, as it's lying there, erupts into this mass coverage of fast growing kudzu and vine, and it covers the entirety of the hammock. Rothburn manages to avoid getting caught up in it. Barlow is above the spread of the vines, which also choke down into the waterway. But Delmar and Peter are currently stuck. That then takes us to Delmar.
Oh,
This is the worst.
I remember this. Okay,
Muscle memory?
exactly. Yes, it's like a nice warm hug. Okay, so I would last time I brute force strength strength.
Hulk out.
You did.
Hulk
You
out,
did.
man.
I'm gonna try another Hulk out on this one. So
All right, try and snap the vine.
exactly. You know, those swole elves with a 15.
That is enough. So Delmar manages to tear himself free this round. It cost him an action, but he is free and not being strangled. That takes us to Rothburn.
Nice.
You know what?
Did I go last round?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I woke up. That's right. I woke up him. Okay.
Push back. Get these back in the water.
Okay.
Nice.
To kill him in the process, that's cool too.
Yeah.
And
That'd be really
I don't
good.
know how, but it ended up cocked coming out of the dice tower. Oh, because I had another die with it. So I'm completely cocked. Ooh. Unnatural 20.
That is a hit.
Works.
Nice.
With 4 on the die for pushback. Get the heck off my little island, and there's 9 points of damage while I'm at it.
Sweet.
9 points of damage. Okay.
Get into the water. Do not explode on me.
Well, give me a luck check.
Made a 5 exactly.
Yay!
Okay, so
Nice.
you pushed it back. It's recently resumed corpse fell through the tangle of vines and kudzu that have spread out over the water, and so it has sunk under the water.
Good.
Nice.
That's good.
That will take us to Peter.
Okay, I will try a strength check, see if I can get out of these vines.
All right.
I'm very impressed.
15.
15. You've managed to snap yourself free. You still have muck pushing itself further into your sinus cavities and to the back of your throat, but you are at least free at this point.
Yeah.
Arlo, we are to you at the top of the round.
Yeah. Okay. So did she just push one back or did
Yes.
she push? Okay. And everybody's engaged at this point?
Yes. There are 3
Okay.
left. All 3 are in melee.
I don't think I'm as much use because I'm going to start shooting people at this point. So I am going to do some nifty.
Well, let me tell you this. So technically speaking, in the rules, there are 2 different penalties for firing into melee.
Mhm.
Which is I think a bit much. So what I do is you can either have the chance of hitting one of your compatriots in combat if you miss, or you can take a -2 to your attack, reflecting that you are taking greater care with your shot, and then if you miss, you will not hit anyone else.
I like that. I like that
Interesting.
rule.
But Grape Ape does bring up a good point, which is
Bob is
you are
nice.
firing from the high ground, which will give you a
Yeah.
+1. So
-3.
Well, he's saying there's a
Missile fire
penalty.
higher ground. Oh no, I'm sorry. Missile fire higher ground is not a bonus. Only.
Yeah, he's saying it's a penalty.
No, there's not a penalty. Now there is no modifier. So yeah, so you're at -2.
Okay. I'm wondering if I'll be more useful down there. That's all. You know what? So this is what I'd like to do is use my thiefy agility skills to I'll kind of throw my crossbow back on my. I'm sorry.
They can't be backstabbed, remember.
No, I know.
Okay.
And Grape Ape just threw you a +1.
I am totally pissed.
What? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Patty, for shooting. For which? I'm sorry. For only.
So if you want to take your shot, now you're only at a -1, or you're at a +1, but you have a chance of hitting your companion if you miss. So for anything you do, there you go.
Okay. What would I do? Okay. Okay. I will take the shot because I'm like, oh no, I could do this. I could do this. So I will take the shot. Okay.
Hey, take it with a penalty or straight up.
I guess let's go straight up
All right.
because it will be
As a question
better.
is always confident. Sure thing. Straight up. All right. So that'll give you a +1, and then you've got a +1 to the roll.
okay. So I think what? No, I don't want to shoot our cleric. Delmar, you look pretty healthy, right? So
I'm fine. Yeah.
I'll shoot at the one on Delmar. So
Oh wait.
happy birthday. Ooh, that's nice. That's a 21. It's a dirty 21, but
That
it's
is a
21.
hit.
Thank you, Great Ape. I really appreciate that.
Yay!
So
Then
that's
you
6
damage.
points. 6 points of damage. So I don't know how that translates, but it's 6 points.
Nicely. Okay, now then, first off, Peter, that is 2 stamina
Oh,
as the mud begins tearing and pulling within you.
Thanks.
Oh, Bob, I think you need to describe it for tonight's viewers. We
Oh.
have different
Oh, yeah,
listeners
that's
and-
true.
Well,
and
I
watchers.
described when it started to happen. I'll wait until he actually gets the muck out to give them the rest. All right, so let's see. One of them swings Delmar. Ooh, and that is going to hit with a dirty 20.
No.
That's going
2 points, and it packs your face with mud. It is 1 left on Rothburn, and extends an arm, and a snake lashes out, but misses with a 10 because you've got that shield. And Peter. Peter, what is your armor class? You were actually on watch.
Yeah, I was on watch, so I got a 14. I have a 14 armor class.
So the 13, the snake clang, its teeth sink into one of the joints in your armor, but it misses your flesh. It is a close thing. As we go to Delmar.
There are 3 left, right?
Pardon?
There are 2 left or 3 left?
3 left.
3 left.
I'm technically in melee with one of them right now.
You are indeed.
It has a bolt in it, so kill it.
And keep in mind also you've got muck digging into your face.
And I got muck into
Oh, he does have muck in his face. Okay, I
Yep.
didn't know that.
Yeah, we both got muck in our face.
Melee with a longbow, is that going to be okay? Do I need to switch to a sword?
You would have to switch weapons. You beat something with a longbow, it is likely to break.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, if I can,
I think
switch
you
to a sword,
remember from last night that the longer you wait on the mud, the worse it gets. So
yeah, but I got one at my face, right?
All right, that's cool. Just letting you know.
Exactly.
Okay, so swapping weapons and attacking. Go right ahead.
Yes,
Go
sir.
for it.
Yep. Yeah, that ain't no good. We're looking at 5.
So good.
Thanks.
I tried.
5. That's not going to do it, unfortunately.
I just wanted to.
All right, Rothburn, we are to you.
All right. Head over to the one that's on.
There is still one on you.
Oh, there is. Okay. Gonna try the pushback and get it to hit the one that's also hitting Peter.
Okay, to bounce them, you're going to need a pretty high roll on your D.
Okay.
There's pushback and there's bouncing. So
Okay.
I don't know if you can accomplish that.
I'll stick with basically water word, but if it's really high, maybe it can clip its friend. I have a total of 16, 3 on the die, 11 points of damage.
Okay, give me a luck check. Actually, give me a luck check, but -2 to your roll because you've done this once. You've got a hole to shoot for.
Okay. That isn't gonna help.
Okay, so it falls near the hole, but the corpse is laying atop the carpet of kudzu and vines that is spread out over the water.
Sorry, guys, I tried.
Good try.
Peter, where do you?
These things are vile.
I'm gonna try and rip that mud out of my face.
All righty.
That's a strength check, right?
Yep.
And 11.
That is enough. You yank it out. You feel pieces of your uvula tearing out. One of your nostrils is ragged. It's 2 points of damage as you pull the non-acquiescing muck.
I can put that.
3 tonsillectomy.
I'm gonna take a look at the mud and pluck those out because I can put those back. I can put those back when I heal myself. It's better. It's better if you have factory original parts.
Exactly.
You keep telling yourself that. That'll take us back to Barlow at the top of the round.
All right. Well, you know what? So who's looking? Okay. So it looks like Delmar. Okay. So this is what I'm thinking. We got 3 left, and one is down.
2 left.
Two left. Okay.
There is a heavily,
there's okay.
yeah.
So one's gonna explode.
The one that you shot that was in combat with Delmar, and then there is the other one that is attacking Peter that is untouched.
All right. Well, hey, we're gonna make it exciting. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm like, oh my god, Delmar, he's in trouble. And I am going to either somehow, prop my crossbow on the whatever, throw it on my back, whatever it does. I want to do an agility check to get down through the branches, do a leaping kill with the short sword, and just try to do a slash charge plus the.
So you're trying to do a vertical charge.
I'm going to do a vertical charge, and can I get higher ground on that as well?
Well, I mean, you're already like 25 feet up. So let's see.
It'd be death from above.
Yeah, they're doing it basically down for above, trying to save Delmar.
No, I hear you. Now keep in mind, there might be some falling damage involved.
Oh, of course. Oh, well, no, well, that's the thing. I kind of wanted to do an agility, kind of jump down through the branches.
Little tumbling thing.
Well, you're either using the branches to slow yourself, or you're getting the momentum from the drop, but you can't do both.
Okay, well, sure. Well, we're gonna make it exciting. We want good stories here, so I'm going. Yeah. So we're gonna use the momentum.
All right, so that's gonna give you. So higher ground is gonna be a +1. Charge is a +2. So it's gonna give you a +3 to your attack.
Yeah.
And so long as you hit, there will definitely be a damage bonus as well.
Drop bear. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Come on, give me a good roll. Ooh, it's awesome. Oh yeah. So that would have been. How much did I get? It was 3. So it's a +5. That's a 23.
Okay, so that's definitely.
So,
you're going to get an additional D6 damage.
Okay, let me see what my strength is. It's a +1. So,
and keep that D6 die that you roll for extra damage handy.
Okay, cool. First one is 3 for the sword. So that's 4 to get all together, and then another 2 for the additional. So it kind of sucks.
Okay, so you only take a point of falling damage.
Sweet, I'll take it.
And that is enough to take out the one that is in front of Delmar. Delmar does take 2 points of stamina damage this round, as the mud is being the evil neti pot of doom that it is.
Oh God, stop.
Neti pot of doom.
This is like personal horror.
A swamp water pick.
Oh,
And there's
stop.
one left. Let's see.
Even the cat's upset with you, Bob.
Hey, everyone's back on the ground as the latest one explodes and divines. So I need reflex saves.
Oh no!
Technically, it did Corey laying out like a live grenade. Not that I'm trying to put.
No, not that one.
Yeah, it's
the
okay.
one that Jen took.
The other
care of.
one.
Yeah, the one that Jen did. Yeah, that's a. What is that? That's a 15 for me.
Okay, 15. Delmar,
15.
15. Rothburn,
17.
Peter.
I'm captured in vines, but all the it's all the fashionable people are wearing them these days, though.
All right. Well, yeah, the other 3 are free, and so you're essentially bound and helpless as it is now attacking you.
Man.
Technically, you're just entangled, so we'll give it only goes up to a D24.
Oh, is that all?
Well, be glad that I went to a D24 since I rolled a natural 20 on the D24. So that's not a crit. But it does hit you. That is going to be a snake bite. for 3 points of damage.
Okay, now I'm hurting.
That will take us to Delmar.
Oh goodness. I should rip this stuff out of my sinuses. Shouldn't I?
You probably
Might
should.
not be a bad idea.
All right. So that is a strength check, if I
Strength check.
recall.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Be kind to me. All right. Ooh, 6. A natural.
6. So you pull and you tug, and you can feel it. You can feel that the portion from your sinuses has reached around and it's latched on to the portion that has gone into your mouth, and so you're yanking on your own palate, and it is still holding.
Wow.
That's just nasty.
Rothburn,
That's-
we are to you.
Terrible.
Momentary familiar here.
Aw.
Okay. I would like to go over to the one that's on the cleric now.
You certainly may.
Since this one is the 3 in front of me are dead now. And try the pushback, get it in the water off our little lump
Go
of
for it.
land here. Ooh. That's only gonna be an 8.
8 stand on 8.
Well, if I die with luck, it's my fault. So I will knock myself down to 3 luck.
Oof.
Making it a 10. 10 does hit.
Thank
Nice.
goodness. So 5 points of damage.
Yes.
So it's not a spectacular
All right,
thing, but
Peter.
I am going. Seeing that I actually entangled, and my hands are stuck to my side. I may as well try and do some clerical healing since my hands are already touching. Since
Oh,
my hands are
look
already
at
touching.
you.
Since my hands
Nice.
are already touching. I may as well try that. Ooh, that's nice. That's a 19. That's 2 dice. And the cleric rolled a pair of 8s. I am
Ooh. Does he buff up and just
I am
bust
buffed
out of
up.
those things?
I
Come
am
on.
buffed up. I am feeling very healthy in these vines. I've got a
Yeah.
nice glow. Who knew? Entangling a nature cleric in nature.
Double 8s. Oh man.
Now, before we go to the next round, Daniel Bishop just reminded me, since Rothward is down to 3 luck, I will give you all a choice. Normally my bottom limit for luck is 3.
Oh.
I know.
However,
I didn't know.
I
this.
have a table for luck 3 or lower, and if you want the ability to burn down to 1, I'll give it to you, but I'm going to use the table.
No, I'm good, thanks.
I'm good. I don't want to know what that table looks like.
I'm currently down to 0 luck for my own personal use.
Mm,
That will take us to Barlow's top of the round.
all right.
On the left.
Yeah, one left. Man.
Did the
So what's the condition of everybody? We got stuck people, and we got
I'm everybody else.
Oh, and
I'm entangled.
I'm sorry, Peter, since you are stuck, you do take a point of damage as the vines are squeezed.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Right.
Does that count as so on top? So I get healed up and I take a point back.
Yeah, you're going to take a point.
Okay,
because
I can accept that.
Because the other thing, okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna trust my agility, and I'm gonna try to kill the last one.
All right.
So yeah, I'm jumping at the last one and gonna try to stabby it.
Okay.
Not good. Not
What do you
good.
got?
That is only a 5. You know what? Do I want to spend luck? No, I don't really want to spend luck. No, I'm not gonna spend it. Sorry.
You've
Not yet.
got the luck die, right?
I do, but
Where
it's
you-
still not
where
going to
you
get me to
sitting?
10 on 1. So,
Where are you sitting right now?
5.
Never mind.
Yeah, I would try it if I would
Oh,
get to
Message
10.
okay, Great Babe
sir.
just threw you a reroll.
What's that?
Great Babe just threw you a reroll.
If you want to do it, I'll take it.
Take
Yeah.
it.
Ooh.
Take it.
Thank you, Great Babe. You're saving our
Are we-
butts everywhere.
We're still. This all happening in
Okay.
silence.
Yes, that's actually an 18. So
That
that
is
is
going to hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
all right. Thank you, Great Babe. 5 points of damage.
It should be good.
The silence drops as the body drops.
Okay,
Thank you, David.
throw the bodies in the water. Now that I can speak, throw the bodies in the water.
Right.
Then I would say
Man.
Delmar and Rothburn are able to get that last body and get those bodies into the water.
I start cutting everybody out that's not cut out, and
No, that'd be
or do
cute.
they fall? Or do they fall after they
No.
did the vines fall? Okay.
You can cut me out.
They
that'd be great.
stay, but only Peter is
Yep.
down.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So
Okay.
at that point, I say, you all here again? And I'm doing this to my ears and kind of listening.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
that greatly sucked.
Can we go find where these things are coming from and kill them? Because these things are just a
They're not
pain in the
good.
butt. It's time to end these unnatural shenanigans.
Well, and you got to wonder, are they, they're wet. Is there some way, can we make a big fire and try to,
What, set them on
stop
fire?
the mud, freeze them up? I don't know.
It
Make it
is
brittle?
growing a little bit lighter. It is a new day, Peter. Your disapproval is reset.
Woo!
Barlow gets that luck refresh,
Oh yeah. Nice. I need that. That's for damn sure.
and everyone will have healed a point and an attribute.
Yay.
All right.
And an attribute? Ooh.
Yay.
Oh,
Woo.
wow. No.
Well, hooray. I'm back to my normal luck.
Yay.
Nope, still down to max. Okay. Guys, I got a crazy idea.
Okay.
that's-
If we're in the market. I think you're in the right market for crazy.
If you can sanctify this hammock, we can bury the remains of what's his face's wife here, and we can go about whatever we need to do. This journey itself is ridiculously out of the way, and we still haven't made it there, and it was only a day away. That was a day ago that we left for this. So
Well, don't we have to go there to kind of solve this though? I mean,
Yeah,
it sounded like
your plan was to go to the old Gauze house and the cemetery.
Yeah, that was the plan.
yeah,
Which is
because
why
the
you
cemetery.
wanted to
I
buy
think the
all.
cemetery might be the.
I think the
I'm
sorry,
cemetery
go
is where
ahead.
these things are coming from.
I
But I
thought they
can.
were in two different directions.
What's that?
God's place is near the cemetery. It's Luther's place that's to the due west of the
Yeah.
old witch cabin. I do it on my map.
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
have my map, see?
Luther is just west, and then the Gauze house is right next to the cemetery.
Okay, where are you going? You can't see,
Of
unfortunately.
course, you did get lost in the swamp, so we'll see.
Yeah, you know.
So, Bob, were we told that the original Gauze house was close to the cemetery?
The cemetery is literally directly behind the old Gauze,
Okay. Okay. Dang it.
as opposed to the home of Luther Gauze, which you heard about today.
Yeah, so we
I
still have the
wonder if it's
banshee.
her remains that are drawing them to us.
That's interesting.
Or there's a
I don't
lot more of these things in the swamp than you thought.
Yeah.
Bob, don't
Or
help.
they literally
Didn't have
did
a
have an
company.
entire. They had an entire cemetery to recruit from, not
Well-
counting the other bodies that have disappeared into the swamp.
So what's our
These-
plan, folks?
I say we get in the boat and head towards the cemetery and the Gauze
We gotta
place.
get there. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
keep on keeping on.
Right.
Well, I
do
think
we
you
wanna
guys
keep-
should get healed up, is what you should do, because
Yeah.
you're
Anybody
not
else need,
looking
who needs
great.
healing?
All right. Why don't you do the healing, and
Okay.
do you still want to do the mapping?
I have the map. Somebody else wants to take over navigation. I'll happily turn that over while I do the healing. Somebody else wants to navigate.
Was there any benefit?
Well, someone needs to navigate.
There really wasn't.
There really wasn't.
No, I meant to having the cleric do it.
No, not really. He had some stat that was
Well, he
kind
had
of
a
negligibly made him an
he got a
navigator.
D14 rather than a D10 untrained.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I think that's why.
Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, do your thing.
Okay. and 8.
Ugh. Yikes.
You have like 2 little points of luck sitting out there that you could burn.
Yeah. Puts me at 5 minus
Yeah.
5 luck, but hey, or puts me at 5 luck, but hey, I
You're
can
in good
burn that
company.
luck.
Time to
I
go
can burn that
big.
luck.
Yeah.
Lost in the swamp.
I can burn that luck to get us back up to
Yeah. I hate to say it, but that might not be a bad idea.
to get it up to a 10.
Uh-huh.
That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we have a 10, but we are
Low. Yeah.
That's your navigation roll is a 10, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
It's only a level 2 adventure. What the heck, Bob?
So
It's a level 2 swamp.
Horror adventure.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's level 2
Okay.
horror
Roll
adventure.
roll a d8 for me, Eric.
And none of us, and unfortunately, between all of us, none of us have any boating skills. What were we doing in the swamp to begin with? We now have to ask
Yeah,
ourselves.
that's yeah.
We're
Probably
all
not a
right.
halfling
A4.
navigator.
4. Huh? All right, give me a second. All right, go ahead and give me another roll.
The D8 or the
D14.
A 12.
All right. So you kind of aimlessly paddle for about 2 hours, doing your best to make sure everyone thinks you know where you're going. And
Oh,
then
they
you
know I'm not.
catch sight of a few waterways that match up to what was drawn on the map for you. And you find yourself looking at what is most assuredly the old Gauze place. It must have been a true local showplace at one point. The deteriorating remains of this once grand home now sag, creaking in time with the lapping of the water. The vine-covered structure extends out over the surface of the water, held by pilings of dubious integrity, while portions of the roof have caved in. Shutters hang, sagging across open wounds in the building that were once windows, but have now further decayed and crumbled under the relentless encroachment of the marsh. The indignities of time and neglect have brought the building to ruin, leaving it jutting upwards like a lone rotting tooth.
Well, this
Okay.
looks like a fun place to explore.
The fixer upper.
We should probably go in before we lose our nerve.
We should. I'll go first.
So are you gonna scale up the pilings, or are you gonna go ashore and try and come in that way?
I'll go shore. We'll go shore. We'll go shore. Unless the thief wants to shimmy up there, hold the boat next to it so we can shimmy up there.
Nah, I think.
Okay.
Nah,
Okay. We'll put the boat on. We'll put the boat.
You know
on
what?
the
Oh,
land
sorry.
and go anyway.
So the pilings. I mean, maybe I could do some scouting to see if there's any weirdness up there. I guess that gives us.
What are the chances?
What do you think?
Hmm.
Gives us a higher view. Is it worth it?
I mean, the pilings go up to like the bottom of the building. There's no back porch or anything. There's no porch.
Okay.
Okay. We'll just beach and
That's-
walk up.
Yeah, I think that's probably the better idea.
So you beach. You can tell that off sort of to the left and behind is what appears to be an old cemetery.
Okay.
Ooh.
You want to hit the cemetery first? You want to hit the house first?
Cemetery.
Oh
Gotta do the
yes, and I
cemetery
will
first. We
be.
gotta bring the bones.
Yes, I was gonna say I have the bones with me because I made that agreement. So.
We shall honor that agreement.
So to the cemetery first.
Yep.
Okay. No fence or gate stands to guard the cemetery. Merely the watchful mangroves and the long tendrils of hanging moss. There are 50 or more headstones here, too many to count at a quick glance. Some are obviously ancient, their surfaces pocked and weathered by the passage of time until the identity of the dead buried beneath them has been lost to memory. Others are much more recent, including several that look to be additions that have been made out of wood. Along the edge of the cemetery are the ruins of the old Gauze homestead, And notably, a shovel rests against the house near to the back door.
Huh.
And the entire cemetery is kind of a disjointed affair. It's not like neat rows. It's like, well, I carried Pa to here, so we're going to bury him here.
I'll
Does
take
it-
I'll take the shovel and dig a hole while saying some prayers.
Well,
Does it look like anything's recently been dug up?
right.
Well, you going to go further into this cemetery and take a look around?
Yep.
Yeah, I would.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's no sign of like family plots. It doesn't look like anybody is buried in any sort of cohesive order, but there are 3 open graves.
Are there markers by these graves?
Sure. Which one would you like to look at? Number 1, number 2, number 3?
Door number 1, please.
This marker has been scoured free of identifying marks. The grave has been dug up, quite obviously with a shovel, and the remains of a simple wooden box can be seen at the bottom of the grave. Of the corpse, there is no sign.
Corpse.
Mm,
Go check out that box, Steve.
yeah, I'm climbing down. I'm gonna start.
It is the broken remains of a pine box.
Nothing, no identifying at all.
No body, nothing.
Now, when you said it was scrubbed away, did they? So this has been purposely defaced.
Oh, as in by time and weather.
time. Okay.
Okay. How about the second? How about the?
Yeah.
You took a look at door number 2. I'll take a look at tomb number 1.
Tomb number 2. Tomb number 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
That one.
I thought. I'll take 2.
That one.
This grave looks to be about 30 years old, and it is Rita Thibodeau, beloved wife of Tyr.
Bones.
The ground here has been torn apart from above, but there's no sign of an organized effort, such as with a shovel. Instead, large swaths of earth look to have been dragged to one side by some other force.
Does it look like the stuff was like pushed out from under?
No, it
it's been
looks like
beetled?
something dug down. It just didn't use a shovel.
Okay. Barlow, bag of bones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say a couple of prayers to good old Rita Thibodeau. May she find peace,
Poor her,
tranquility.
yeah.
Find
Yeah.
find a better rest than she's had the last few weeks. Put her in the hole and start putting the stuff back over it. Take my little cask of swamp water, pour one out for her. And and may Ildavir grant you tranquility and peace, and may you become one with nature and not become another unnatural, horrible thing that we have to put down again. So say we all.
Okay. Take a point of luck.
Nice.
Thank you.
Need that.
Your husband's in no rush to meet up with you, but he does still love you. I don't know. Felt like
Yeah.
something to say.
Well, at least her remains weren't in there already.
Personality 4. So
That would have been.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
So I think we look at the last grave. I mean, it's open, right?
Last open grave.
It
Yeah.
says Barlow's name.
The marker's pretty badly damaged, Barlow. Why don't you go ahead and give me an intelligence check?
All right. See? 6.
Yep, it's an open grave, all right.
Yeah.
Had a hole in the congratulations. You
It does much like Rita's. It appears it has been torn open from above, but not with a shovel.
Okay.
But
Can I climb down in there?
You can. It's not a nice. It's not like a nice, neat, open grave like someone dug
Right.
out the entire grave. It's more
Like
of
a
like
tunnel.
almost like an animal burrow. But
Right.
you are certainly welcome to go down there if you like. I won't.
Sure. Somebody have a,
Nope.
some
we
light.
got 10. We got 10 feet.
You got nothing?
10 feet of chain.
Oh,
Oh,
wait a
we
minute.
know-
Is it?
We
Is it-
know
is
that
it
you have a
daylight
small lantern. Well, yes, but daylight,
still
you're
dark.
twilight, and the
Okay.
twilight Mars is twilight. But we
Okay.
know that you have a small lamp because you had it while you were on watch back in Gosblight.
Okay. Could I take the lantern down, please? And yeah, I'm gonna crawl down there.
So head first or feet first?
I think I'm going head first. I think I'm going head first.
You
Old
To the
man.
surprise of the entire party.
know, weird.
Do me a favor. Give me a reflex save.
He's
Really
gone
Oh,
didn't
boy.
expect that.
He's gone badger on us.
I was gonna say.
Woo! It's a 6. Oh wait, isn't it? Yeah, that is. It's a 6.
Okay.
You know
so-
what? I'm gonna spend some luck. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. I think I'm gonna spend 2 luck because that was terrible.
Okay.
All right. First one. Only 2, so I'm up to 8. And then
Get 'em.
10. That's all I got.
That is enough to evade my personal nightmare. As you climb
Okay.
head first, you for a moment you're stuck, but you manage to because you literally crawled down into the middle of the coffin of this small pine box. And so you have to kind of pull yourself all the way in and wrench yourself around in a single body space to be able to turn around. And you get caught up on broken wood, but the dirt shifts and you manage to pull yourself.
All right.
It is
Okay with that.
empty. The coffin is very, very old, which
Okay.
helped with your turning around, but also meant that as you were doing so, it was collapsing and starting to fill in behind.
Right.
So,
Any identification down here? Like, is there anything that would?
no,
Nothing?
again, simple wooden box.
Hmm,
These are
Alright.
simple swamp folk.
yeah. All right. I'm gonna climb back out and say, nothing. Nothing.
Anything else that you folks would like to do in the cemetery?
So we have something that was dug up, and we have 2 things that have dug in and
So
brought
are
them
there-
up.
Are any of the other graves disturbed besides this 3? Because there were more. Because there were at least 5 more of those things that jumped us in the
Yeah.
swamp.
Oh yeah. Shh.
Are there any other graves here that are disturbed?
Well,
look like they may
go
have
ahead,
been
give
filled
me an
in.
intelligence check, Peter.
Yeah, I don't think a 6 is going to do it. I just see graves. I just see. Oh, look, graves.
Anyone else?
I would actually like to look at the markers and just look for any surnames that we might have been familiar with back in the village.
All of the names that you heard in the village are represented here.
Okay,
The Thibodeau, the Waterlights, the Gauzes.
right on. And how many approximately how many graves or
There's
tombs?
about 50 graves, but since you're doing that, give me an intelligence check.
Right on.
I was looking for the same thing too.
16.
16. So since you're looking and straining to make out all the various headstones, you come across a gravestone simply marked with the name Zebulon. And beneath it, there have been carved 12 different holy symbols. Delmar, you don't recognize any of them, but it doesn't look like they were carved at the same time. It looks like they've been carved in sequence.
But that grave doesn't look disturbed. Nothing's crawled up from that.
No, you haven't found any other disturbed graves.
He said that holy place had been dedicated to other gods at other times, so that could track. Especially with him being all losing track of time, and is it now, or are we still in then? Yeah.
Is anybody not gonna, besides me, a little freaked out that there's a grave with the name Zebulon on it, and the old dude we were talking to, I forget what time, is also named Zebulon. Is there anybody else that's like a little
I'm a little nervous.
Little
No, I
weird.
think it makes perfect sense.
Could you?
No, wait a minute.
Okay,
is
okay,
this
could you
is
draw
this
me a
the
picture on this,
grave
please,
that I
Jeff?
just went into? The one that had
No, it is
it's
a
a
different.
different grave.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't see any for the Marshaw family, do we?
There is one marker. It's fairly recent.
Oh, do tell.
But yeah, because I mean they've only been around for 50 years, so they don't have generations of headstones. Peter, if you would like to give me a skill check while examining the Zebulon headstone, you may.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, that's a 1.
Oh no!
I'm freaked out.
Yeah, no.
Brain busy.
Quite possible. Maybe the Zebulon himself is some sort of minor god.
That's that's where my mind's going actually. So I'm paralyzed by possibilities here.
All right. So at this point, yeah. Somebody give Peter a hug. I mean, in the meantime, I'm gonna look at the rest of the party going, surely that's our Zebulon buddy, right? And then I'm gonna look back and you said there is a shovel sitting against the old place, right?
Oh,
There is, because Peter used it to
I grabbed
finish
the
burying
okay.
Rita.
Yeah, I grabbed the shovel
sorry.
because I knew we had to bury bury.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Rita.
sorry. I've been sniffing these aromatics too much.
You got the shovel, I'll hand it over to you. Trust me, relieving me of the shovel will not be a problem because I'm still staring at the Zebulon thinking the math ain't adding up in my head.
You know, I'm wondering, y'all want to dig this up and see if Zol Zeb's down there?
Sure.
I mean, if you're asking honestly, no, I don't.
Well,
not like a hobby.
I think it's our duty at this point to do so.
There's this gauze house right next to us. We've got plenty of stuff to go investigate.
You know what? We don't know.
Sense.
I want to know if Zol Zeb is down here as well. Where's Zeb?
I'm with him. I'm with him. I take the shovel and start digging in.
I think we should.
We know this
there
already.
We go.
I got
It will take you. It's going to take you some time to dig up a full grave.
Hey, you got anything that can help with this, caster elf man?
I didn't realize there was the spell.
I can't sleep on the rest of the party. We can take a nap while we're doing this. Hang on.
That'd be great.
I mean,
that's okay.
I can call in some favors, but
no, that's fine. Yeah, let's try to get this dug.
Sure, we'll find something else that we can use to help dig with, inside that house.
So with a single shovel, it takes you about an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay.
Hardly.
Okay. What do we find at the bottom of this hole?
I'll pitch in with the
absolutely
the
nothing.
tip of my shield.
We've dug
we're down a good 6 feet.
You're down a good 6 feet.
Got down 6 feet. There's nothing there.
Yep.
Not even a box.
Nope. Would you like to keep digging?
Don't waste your time, my friend.
What do you think, Delmar?
So what are these symbols? The same things that we saw at on? I think didn't we see some at his place?
A few more feet can't hurt. In the
definitely
can.
These symbols are definitely different religious iconographies.
Okay.
Anybody have like a staff or anything they could actually dig if we want to go a couple more feet? But I'm gonna guess there's nothing down there.
I have a staff. I can just like bore a hole.
Yeah, we could start just going.
I'm just saying you could use a shovel.
Yeah.
Which is meant for digging as opposed to a staff, which is
instead of digging out,
do a couple
I'm just gonna
spots.
dig about another 2-foot hole down.
Right,
in one
that's
area,
a good idea.
Smack in the middle of the grave.
Sounds great.
Dig a sub basement to this grave.
So about another 10-15 minutes that you're just digging a smaller hole within your hole. Would you like to keep digging?
Nothing.
No, I think we've Oak Island enough out of this.
I mean, in for a penny, right?
Okay, I'll dig.
It's up to you. It's 11:15. This can become the Party Digs a Hole show. I don't know if people will give you re-rolls for 40 minutes of digging a hole, but
I think we've dug enough of a hole here.
I think
I've dug myself into a big enough hole. I think it's time for me to climb out of this hole.
All right.
There's this house right behind us.
Well.
Well, Well, I'm gonna
Sorry,
state the
guys.
obvious.
We had to see.
I'm gonna state the obvious. Where's our buddy Zeb?
Well,
Back in
he's
town at Cosplay.
back in town.
Thank you.
So we're gonna have to figure.
does he have a
We'll
grade?
figure this out later. We'll figure it out
No,
later.
we'll do that
Alright.
math later. We'll do that math later.
That's fair.
Let's go into the house.
It'll solve itself. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I was just
From the-
hoping maybe we would find something here that would help us.
Let's go inside and get a nice.
We
cool
found
air.
an empty hole. We found an empty
We
hole.
found some things to confuse us.
Yes. All
No,
right.
we found a grave. We made an empty hole.
All right.
I like that we dug
so-
ourselves into. I like that we dug ourselves into a literal hole.
Raven
right.
croaking is right. Players digging themselves into a hole is nothing new.
So are we going inside then?
Yes,
Yes,
let's go in the house.
Sounds like that's happening.
Pretty please. What's left of the
Central
hole?
to the home, the entry opens to either side, looking into two large rooms before terminating at another door straight ahead. The walls here are covered with a thick, hairy gray mold that can only be described as plush.
Yeah.
And it is dark inside.
Well, we got
You do
Well,
have,
we got a
you do have a
lantern.
lamp.
a lantern.
We got a lamp and we got a lamp. We know. it
Oh,
works.
actually, I wanna check and see if this mold is gonna be dangerous for us. Is it falling off the walls, or can I do some sort of trap check to see if
What would you like to do with
just basically try to see if the walls look like they're gonna slough off and cause us any pain, if we should be wearing something, or that sort of thing.
give me a handle poison check.
Okay, we could do that.
Mhm.
Nah, it's only an 8. I can't spend luck on that. So.
Yeah, you're looking at it, and it's almost like the entire place is covered in gray shag carpeting, right?
Right.
It's
Cool.
kind of hard to tell. You don't recognize whatever type of mold this is.
I'm gonna prop the door open.
Okay,
Yeah,
Very
that's a
good
good idea.
a little bit
I
of
like it.
light trickling in behind you.
You know what? I'm gonna put something on. I'm gonna throw some cloth over my face as we go.
Okay.
in. So
Certainly.
don't need any gray mold and spore stuff.
So there's rooms to either side of you and a door ahead of you. What would you like to do?
Take a look at the room on the left. I'll go take a look at the room on the left.
Okay. Which is technically your left, my right. All right. It is a large room, likely used for family meals, evident by the broken remains of a large, if crudely made table, and several dilapidated chairs piled in the center of the room. The entire space exudes a feeling of emptiness. And there is a door along the back wall of the room.
Does it match up with like it would open up into the same room that the other door in the entryway is on? Does that match up with going that same
That's
direction, or is it going-
that's much further over. It might if it's one big room back there.
Okay, no, I just wondering if it's on that same if it's on the same wall as that one. So back into the vestibule, or do we go check? Or go,
Yeah.
do
Why
we go
don't
through this
we
doorway here?
open each of the doors and see what we see? Should we go to the opposite side and see what's on that side?
Check
As
the other
well.
room first.
Yeah, might as well. Let's check the other room before we go deeper into this creepy old house.
Yep.
Right.
Great.
Once the heart of the home, the parlor sits empty, the floorboards groaning their protest of the lapping of the waters below. Lumps of rot give evidence to the furnishings that once filled the room, but the only surviving piece is an oblong slice of stone that appears to have once served as a table. Light trickles in through the front window, illuminating an interior door on the back wall.
Hmm.
The stone.
A stone
I'm going to take a
table.
look at the stone. See if there's any. Run my
Hold
hand
up.
over the top of it. See if I can.
I am going to actually check to see if this floor is okay. I mean, I know there's a stone table there, but it just does not sound very safe. So if I can
Go
do
ahead
that-
and give me a find traps.
yeah, let's see. Ooh, that's pretty good. Sorry, how do you know what my find traps is? Sorry. That's a 20, dirty 20.
20. Okay. So You move in just a little bit through the archway that leads into the parlor, and scoping out the floor, there's a large section of it that you're pretty sure you would step right through.
Okay, so I'm like, watch that. Look, don't step there.
Even more importantly, oh, did we lose somebody?
Something just
Oh, I
happened.
hope not.
No, you just moved up to the top of the corner for some reason. You and Bob just changed
Oh,
spots on
no.
the screen.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
You raised your
sorry.
hand.
Am I okay now?
Elena? Okay.
Okay. So sorry.
I'm sorry. I raised my hand and the
Yeah, don't do those things. That reorders us.
I didn't know it was on the auto thing. I
Oh, it's
apologize.
okay.
More importantly than the floor, I would like to check the ceiling, Bob.
Well, the ceiling above you is sagging, and a little bit of light spills through, but you don't notice anything untoward.
Okay, nothing moving up there,
Nope, nothing moving up there.
especially after the hut that we were in. I wanted to make sure there wasn't like a visitor.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so let's
Find snakes.
I'm gonna step around that spot where we said the floor was sagging. I'm gonna take a look at the table, see if there's any marks, notches, arcane symbols.
Sure. So as you're heading over the table, I'm watching the order of things change on my screen here. As you're moving around the table, Barlow, since you were searching, go ahead, give me a luck check.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Woo!
Nice.
Barlow, there is a translucent figure rising up through the floor.
What's there?
It looks like an elderly woman, hair hanging down in like matted coils, black pits of eyes.
Crap.
Mm.
Yeah, I totally screamed, look out, where?
And we will go into initiative.
Fun.
Oh, give me an eye initiative. This would be a good time. This is
Oh, no.
What do you
My
got,
dice
Barlow?
have failed me. 9.
Okay.
Oh my.
Delmar?
19.
Sorry, 8. I lied to you. I apologize.
All right. Rothburn?
7.
Peter?
or
Wow.
And Peter was praying for a high initiative roll. See how that worked out. Delmar, we are to you. What would you like to do?
Well, hey,
my time.
Rising out of the floor. Old woman, who are you? I see.
She seems disinclined to acquiesce to your request.
That means no.
That's
Thank you.
Means no.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't say.
Anything else?
Um.
Banshee.
Yeah, no, this is clearly Clara Banshee. I am nothing else. I did nothing else, and I can. I'm just.
All right, Barlow.
Criminy. You know what? Crap. So okay, so what this thing, it rose up out of
It rose up through the floor.
and what else is in this room? There's just the table. Is there anything else besides the table that's really
There's moldy lumps that were once furniture.
all right. You know what? I'm jeez. I mean, what can we do? We got nothing.
Bob, is she still in the? Is she still on the floor? Or is she fully out of the floor?
She's risen up through the floor.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Jeez. I'm gonna say, Ms. Gauze, we are here to remove you of this curse in your home.
Now this is gonna go well.
All right.
Yeah.
Rothburn, where are you?
Yeah.
Are you of gauze or water light? And I don't raise my sword yet.
Okay.
Nice.
She answers by unhinging her jaw. It drops open a full foot or more as she lets loose an unearthly scream.
Yikes.
Everybody in the room
That still doesn't help, though. That
takes
doesn't
4
answer.
points of damage, and I need a fortitude save. Yep.
Yikes.
With this new mod.
4 points of damage. Wow.
Oh yeah, I never got healed last time. I forgot about that. Okay. All right, here we go.
18.
Woof. Fortitude. Yeah, that's an 18.
Okay.
Oh, we're
Rothberg.
running fortitude. Okay.
No bueno, Bob.
Wow.
Oh, Great Babe just tossed a reroll if you'd like to use it.
Use it. Unless you didn't make it, Delmar.
No, I'm good. I did nat 20.
I have it.
And there is another banked. There's 2 more
Whoa.
banked rerolls have come up as well.
Okay.
All right, I'll do
Robert.
it. Another wow.
3 more banked.
Cash them in.
They've obviously seen us in combat before.
Yes. They know us well.
The people know.
I got
One
it. Okay.
per. Okay, so I've
Let's
used
see that to come.
I've used mine, and I have a grand total of 9, and I cannot spend luck on it.
All right. So
Can we donate one of
As
ours?
the scream washes across you, you get a little dizzy, and as you put your hand to the side of your head to sort of stabilize yourself, it comes away wet with blood. You are bleeding from the ears, and you have been deafened.
Ooh,
I'm not a caster. It's okay,
that's true.
but I would
And
really
that's
like
gonna bring
my
us to-
sinuses to stop
That is
being.
going to bring us to Peter. Peter,
Peter, I think this would be a
help us,
mo-
Peter Von Kenobi, your early hope.
I
Yes.
think this would be a really good time for Turn Unholy.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably.
Nat 20.
Oh yeah! Woo! Bring that nature.
Right.
Who's your god? Who's your god? Ildavir, that's your god.
A sovereign shall provide. I mean,
What is-
Elder
What
shall
is your total with your spell check?
With my spell check, it is a 23. With my
Plus
spell
two.
check on the
Plus
nat
2,
20.
because it doubles your level with a nat 20 to a 25.
Mhm.
That's really good because your saving throw is a 24.
Oh, holy crap!
Good gravy.
See,
So-
Ildever.
So
Ildever
Peter
loves you.
says, "Get behind me," and she shrieks differently this time, more recoiling from the force of Peter presenting divine might, and drops back through the floor.
Okay.
Or maybe we won't find anything useful here, and we can just go.
Thanks for rolling, Tex.
Yeah.
Can we just a quick suggestion here? You know that spot where the floor is really weak? You strong people, let's push the stone thing through the floor.
Well, is there anything on the stone thing? Let's look at
That's
that
it.
first.
Yeah,
but
that's the-
I agree. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I'm all
Um,
over it.
or we could leave because she's only running from him, not from us.
well, as long as I'm with you guys.
Well, how could we stop her from coming back? I mean, can we get you're
Really
the
don't know.
religious.
Yeah, we don't.
You're the
know. So I'm
religious
thinking-
expert. How can we? You said water light. That's great. How do we
I'm thinking
stop
pushing the-
water light?
I think pushing the thing through the floor might not be a bad idea because we came close to the stone thing. That's when she popped through the floor. When I came close to the stone thing, so I'm thinking we throw the stone thing into the water. That might help. And this nice weak spot is really convenient to knocking it through the floor.
Well, you could probably manhandle the stone through the floor if you wanted to, Peter.
Okay.
Let's see it.
No, I'll help him.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
push
totally
it.
up
Yeah,
for this.
he knows where the
Yeah.
spot in the floor is. We push it through the weak spot in the floor.
Okay. Kind of sticking your head down to examine your work as it drops to the water below the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking down, it is dropped. Nothing strange or untoward is happening. But as you kind of look around underneath, because now you're underneath the house, you're at a different angle. And looking off to the east, rising from the murk is a large hammock. It's probably about 150 feet around, and at the center of which there's a large pile of disturbed earth.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's rising out of the muck. You said?
Well, not like literally lifting, but it rises.
Oh, okay.
Not
rising on the-
actively.
Right. Okay.
And then I'm going to go over. Then I'm going to go over to the warrior. Put my hand on both of Rothburn's ears and see if I can take care of that deafness thing.
Ooh,
Do I
okay.
have enough dice to take care of that?
Well, you can go beyond that for non-hit point healing.
Okay.
Mhm.
So deafness is going to be.
Go ahead and roll. I'm the same.
That's 2.
No, it requires 4 dice.
Yeah, I don't think I can get that high. I think I can't get that high, unfortunately.
Well, I hate to be a beggar, but I'm looking a little pale.
Yeah, you might
Okay.
want to do some healing. We got a half hour. left.
Okay, I'll heal up the thief.
Thank you. And I am neutral.
That's 2 dice.
Nice. Thank you. Do you roll that, or you want me to roll that?
You can roll it. Anybody
Okay,
else need
thanks.
healing? Do you need healing? I'll heal up the warrior since I can't cure the deafness, unfortunately. So the point of disapproval. And we'll try again.
Figures.
Killing
Back
me.
to max. Thank you.
You must be out of network. Seriously.
Oh, I know this one. And I rummage around and pull out 50 gold.
Well, okay. That did it. Now you can meet the copay.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
you
if
go
you are, what exactly are you doing, Jen? Because you can't just toss money and get a result there.
Oh no, I was I realized that I had forgotten to tithe again.
Oh,
And
so you're
so
simply
I just
tithing. You're
gave-
not impacting his roll. Okay, that's
No, I just
Um,
gave the money as a gesture.
that's buttering up the gods. Got it.
Yeah,
Yes.
a 16, and after that I'm up to a 4 on my disapproval.
Okay. And then
4 on disapproval.
I'm
But
able to
you
heal
did get
the
16. So you
I'm able
are
to heal
healing.
the
Elf, do you
damage,
need
right?
any healing?
If it is a separate roll, yes.
If you're doling out metaphysical aspirin, I could use some as well.
Sure.
I feel a little better, but
That's
Oh,
another
it's all
point
right.
of disapproval.
mm,
There's
You'll
another point
get
of
there.
disapproval.
Wow.
That's you are neutral.
Yeah.
You got 2 dice. You got
Oh,
2
no.
dice. I hit a 12.
Okay.
You got 2 dice.
4.
okay.
Yeah.
So
And
Good,
for
thank
myself,
you.
and for
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
myself, I am
hey Bob,
like in there.
Yes.
realizing I can't hear them what they're doing, I try to get Barlow's attention and I'm running back out to the cemetery real quick.
Mhm.
I'm going to leave the remainder of my gold pouch, which is going to be over 400 on Zebulon or near Zebulon's stone.
Sing.
Okay.
Okay.
We might need some help.
Something
I
something
can't-
happens.
Oh,
You lay the pouch. You said there's how much gold in it?
quick math. I can't do quick math today because it is a weekend. We've gone over this. 481.
All right, you put
Wow.
a pouch with 481 gold on a headstone in the cemetery. And the old woman rises up again from the ground and she stares at you. She snatches the pouch. And as she does, the blackness around her eyes fades. Her form kind of cleans up and looks less sinister. She points towards a space in the ground, and she and the pouch fade away.
Oh.
I wish I
hope
would
she
have been
didn't
there.
say
That would have been
anything, 'cause
so. That would have been so.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
So cool to see.
Zebulon's tower.
Okay.
I will tell you that what she points at, we can deal with in a bit. We don't need to deal with that right now because it'll
Okay.
delay things.
Okay. No, and I'm unable to tell anybody what just happened. Sorry, guys.
Well, you
That's
can
okay.
talk. You're not mute. Just might sound
You're just
like
deaf.
Mary Maitland.
You're deaf.
Just-
You can
Just
Start
talk,
singing
just
Stairway
can't
to
hear.
Heaven. I think
All
that's
right.
what
So are we done? Are we done healing?
Yeah, I think that's everybody.
I go
Wow.
I
back to
feel
meet
myself up max.
with the rest of the party. And I will offer the information that yelling, of course. I don't think she'll bother us anymore.
So are we heading towards the large hammock?
Yeah.
Sure.
All
Any
right.
other rooms you want to check out in that house?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there the other doors or the large hammock? I mean,
I think the large hammock is the elephant in the room we need to go deal with. I think.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
I mean, it literally just rose up out of the swamp when we.
No,
took the
well,
ride.
that's what I was
It
trying to
doesn't
ask.
physically rise. It is just
It's just
poetically
there.
speaking, it rises from the swamp.
Yeah, no,
Right.
it's been there. No,
It's been there for a long time. We just
The
don't
just-
know.
air here is still and the water smooth as glass. It is as if the marsh itself hangs in anticipation of the events to come. The trees here are old. Massive mangroves line the edge of the small island, their thick roots intertwining to make access near impossible, save for one area through which a tight pathway appears to have been deliberately cleared. Tangled in the roots is the sodden form of a child's poppet.
Okay.
Girl,
Oh,
uh,
the girl. Yeah. What's her
Idris.
face?
Yes.
Idris. Right.
Should we should we take the doll? Should we free the doll? Should we take the
Yes,
doll
we-
back with us?
destroyed it all.
Is there?
I,
There's a path towards the center. It is up to you.
Yeah. I mean, let's take the doll, but yeah, let's go towards the
Yeah.
center with the doll.
Okay. You've got the doll. You've got the doll, Barlow.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I love creepy dolls. I'll take it.
So moving along the path, and it is a tight path. Getting to the center, there is a mound. You can see that the top of it has been dug open from above.
Mm-mm.
It's a mound. I should probably go first because whatever's there, it's probably unholy. Is this a mound I can I can climb, or do we need more thiefy skills for
Oh
that?
no, you can climb it. That's
Okay. Okay, I'll scale up to see what's in the big giant.
Climb up so you can look down.
Yeah.
So climbing up and looking down, you are looking down into like a stone line, almost like a stone lined well. Okay. It is definitely a prepped area that has been dug out. There is a massive heap of muck and leaves and vines, and it is massive. And at first you just think it's detritus from the swamp, but you see two things that make you realize otherwise. First, there is a length of braid that goes from a stake in the floor to and it wraps around kind of an appendage like shape coming off this thing. And second of all, as you look down, it rises and begins tugging against the braid. And it is most certainly some sort of massive bog beast.
Hey.
Awesome.
We will go into initiative.
Woo.
Doesn't always gotta be initiative. We just want to talk, right? 80?
Can we just talk it out?
Yeah.
And it has sucked. Ten.
10. Delmar.
19.
Ooh, nice.
Arlo.
11.
I eat God Spangler, and I'm terrified beyond the vision of rational thought. I got a 4.
Oof.
Okay.
This thing.
Delmar, you see Peter looks down into this hole and sort of freezes. And and before you actually take your actions, give me an intelligence check. Add 4 to the roll, please.
Oh, boy. 23 for me.
23. Okay, so you definitely hear something big moving inside that mound, whatever Peter's looking down at. It almost sounds it sounds like someone had taken like a giant hay bale, got it completely sodden wet, and is thrashing it around. You also, back towards the other end of the path, hear splashing sounds like something's coming out of the water.
Awesome.
It is your initiative. What would you like to do?
I guess I get Peter's down there already, is that right?
Well, Peter's at the top looking down.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
This thing is nearly big enough for Peter to step on top of.
Okay.
All right, ride the Bog Beast. Woohoo!
Not necessarily recommended. But.
All right, I'm running up that hill to keep the song of 2022.
All right, so you go up the hill and you can look down and you see this same thing.
Yeah, and I say OS and yep, and goodness. Yeah, is it too soon for me to make my phone call to King of Elfland and invoke my patron?
You want to try and invoke patron?
I think I need to call upon aid of my.
All right.
Oh God! Yay, the King of Elfland! Yay!
Hear my
time it's meaningless
cry.
thing.
King of
Never
Elfland.
too early to muck with time.
All right. Go ahead and make your spell check.
Oh, here we go. I have a. I do have
Well,
a
you got to eat.
Oh my God! I'm drawing nice 22.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you spell burn? You have to spell burn.
Oh, I do have to. I am. Yeah. I'm gonna spell burn. Doing it now.
thank
Well, how much did you just do?
And what did you actually get on the die?
I got a 19 on the die.
So 22.
Yeah,
Thank you, Great Babe. He's refilling everyone, so we all have one reroll.
Yay!
Except for Bob.
All right.
Well, that's coming
You
later.
are granted a chance to step back in time. Does not automatically change the flow of events that have already happened. You are merely a visible observer who can interact with those events, even watching your own past self perform activities in the recent past. You can step back in time up to 5 rounds. So essentially up to the time where you folks came to the path and started in.
Okay.
I have not used my reroll yet, Great Babe.
Thought you did. And you got the same exact result with it.
No, that was a second round's attack, and I got the exact same. So, Domar, are you taking the King of Elfland up on that opportunity, or are you endeavoring forward? You are offered the opportunity.
Oh no, Great Babe, don't give me no.
What?
Gracious, that one.
Give Bob another reroll. No.
Nice. I would. So for that offer, I take it right now. I don't have 5 rounds to take that offer.
No, you would take it now. You would You would essentially be a secondary figure standing at the entrance to the hammock at the far end of the path.
Yeah, I take up his offer.
Okay, so popping back real quick, the party is emerged from the swamp. They're starting up the path. You are there. You can interact. Is there anything you would like to do as the party is walking up the path towards the center of the hammock?
Okay, so yes, so at that point, as they're walking up, I say stop, and I explained everything that I said. I just did a little jumping forward and backwards myself, and let's just say this is what I saw. We might need to reconsider some of this stuff. And then I describe what's down there, and I describe the shadowy creatures coming up.
Okay. You are allowed to interact, so there's
So
that.
don't-
Of course, Rothburn has no idea what you just said.
Don't climb the hill.
Oh, that's right. I don't know ASL very well, so I exactly a big, and then just kind of exaggerating everything I say. But yeah, she's not going to say that, or he's not going to say that.
Okay, so don't climb the hill is what you're telling me.
I say, neat trick, Delmar.
Well, we probably he's been around enough. We've seen.
Well,
you've
there's
probably seen
two of
jump
them
through.
here right now, right?
Yeah, we've probably
He's
seen this
twice.
before. If it's Patron's the King of Elf,
I do want to remind you,
it
it is 11:45, folks.
Yeah.
Okay, let's so we don't climb the hill. So we wait. Should we just wait and ambush it when
Try
it comes
talk
out of?
to them.
Yeah, you can talk. Talk.
Versus
it.
fight.
We can try it. Yeah, I could climb up there and try and talk to the Bog Beast.
Okay, that what we're gonna do?
Oh, why not? Let's go with that.
I have no idea, Bob.
Okay.
If I see that start to fail, I'm just running in.
Right. Well, so Delmar sort of watches as history repeats itself, except this time Peter tries talking to the beast as it rises, and we now move to Barlow in initiative. Barlow, we are to you.
Wow, that was.
Yeah, I got an 11. Okay, so we're okay. So I'm gonna run up there. So it's just, how big is the well? Is it?
It's about 20 feet around, easily 20 feet deep.
Okay, and how big is this thing? As I
20
peek
feet.
over.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
filling the hole.
So what I'd like to do now is actually I'm just gonna hide to the side if I can and wait
Okay.
for it to come out.
All right.
And I'm gonna get my barrel out.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna wait for that. So yeah, that's so I will roll a hide check. I'm gonna hide under the side.
Okay.
Yep, there's a cock die. And that is that's only 13.
All right. Well, it's not necessarily too bad. Rothburn, we are to you.
I'm gonna try to hit it as low as I can, and
Well, right
as
now
hard as I
you're
can.
above it, so hitting it low is going to be.
Hit as near to it as Peter is, if possible.
Sure.
Detract attention from that. Yelling the whole time, we were trying to be nice.
I can feel guilty.
Man, I have a grand total of 10. It's really big. I'm sure that probably hits. I don't know for sure. It's a 3 on the deed die. All I was trying to do was take attention away from the cleric.
Well, a 10 does hit, so
8 points.
and you now have its attention. Let's see how that goes. Go ahead and give me damage.
8.
8. Okay. It's its turn now.
But remember, I gave lots of money to that whoever it was. So
Yeah, and if you survive this encounter, maybe you'll find out what happened. So you have
awesome.
your deed was to essentially draw aggro. So draw aggro you have.
Yeah.
So it it's tugging, and you can see that what would pass for a leg is tied in that braid that is staked down. But it lashes out with a clawed hand with a 16. Does that hit?
It would match, yeah.
So that hits you for 2. It lashes out with its other clawed hand with an 18 for 3.
Okay.
And then it just extends out an arm towards Peter. And as it does, vines just come whipping outward. And that is going to hit Peter with a 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hey, I'm
For
right here.
2 points, and the vines wrap around your throat and begin to constrict as it's pulling back.
Rude.
That will take us to
Oh. Took out the 1. So it's to me, huh?
Yep.
The vine just wrapped around my throat, nothing else.
Well, they're beginning to constrict.
Okay, I will try and cut through them with my spear tip. See if I can get some air
Okay.
back into me.
Go right ahead.
Because I really can't cast any spells if I can't talk.
You are correct.
I don't think my 4 is going to do it though.
At least you didn't fumble and slice open your own throat.
Yeah, well,
Delmar, there are definitely sounds coming from the far end of the path by the water line, but whatever it is, it'll take a couple rounds for it to get here. We are back to you at the top of the order.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm now interacting as the
You are back to you.
okay, back to me. All right, I guess listen to me, don't listen to me. So I'm gonna run up and try to help something. Okay. I guess I'm going back up to the top and to help the rest of the crew.
Okay. You may do so. You can get up there. What would you like to do?
All right. And I'm familiar with this place for some reason. And could I cast a color spray down on our buddy down there?
You certainly can.
All right, let's give that a shot. Fine. Don't treat our fighter with a little more respect next time. And that's going to be a 13.
So not a great color spray. 13.
Not a great color spray.
or monochromatic spray. Just
Exactly. It's a dull gray.
Luck it, man. Luck it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a
you know
one
what?
shot.
All right. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Let's make that. What can I throw at
Yeah,
this?
bring it up. Bring it up.
Yeah. Coming up. Let's see. What did I get? A 13. Let's make
what is-
that a. I'm gonna bump that up to an 18. That brings my luck to a
There you
5.
go.
There you go.
Okay, I'm assuming you're still targeting just the one and not hitting the party.
Yep.
But now it is 2 will saves. All right.
Why, thank you, Corey. And party.
Okay. Well, it is still conscious. You know that much.
good.
And we are to Barlow.
All right. Well, I get all crazy. I'm like, I got this open barrel. I rip off the top. I'm gonna jump over the side, and I want to cram that death apple right into its viney head, and we're gonna see how it goes. I mean, I'm gonna jump with it. I am committing suicide and hopefully gonna, possibly.
Well, you're not necessarily committing
Yeah,
suicide, but you are putting yourself into a statement into
Pretty
a position of
close.
danger.
Pretty
Okay.
close. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I want to take it down with gravity and stuff the barrel into it, and we're gonna see how death apple-y this is to a bog beast.
All right. Well, go ahead and give me an attack.
Oh, I got a reroll. That's good. I got that going for it. All right, here we go.
Get him.
Ooh, that's a good one. Do you want me to do what?
Well, let me know what you got. Use your.
Oh, I got a
use your attack
16.
bonus.
I got a 16. The attack bonus, what? That's sorry. Oh, ranged, I guess. Yep. So
Oh no, that would be melee because you are.
Oh, melee. Okay. Either way. It's a 18. And
18. That is definitely going to hit. Yes, Jen. This is the first time someone has ever tried to cram a death apple in a small cask atop the beast.
awesome.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to say that that's going to do a D5 damage. First of all. So
Okay.
Damage.
All right. Oh, to me or it? I hope.
It. You are
All
still
right.
hitting with a wooden cask after all.
Yes. Awesome. There we go. Only 2, but
Okay. So you slam down on it with the cask, and the vines making up this thing just sort of and just draws the entire thing inside of it,
yeah.
leaving you sitting atop it, which might not be the best place to be.
No, it's a terrible place. Yeah, I did mention I did mention I ripped open the top, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
okay. Just want to make sure. All right.
Rothburn, we
Amen.
are.
So we had pretty lights, and then the vines all came back. What happened? I can't hear any of this. Oh man, it's kind of like a comedy of errors. I guess I will just Bog Beast, right? I mean, it's clearly being held here against its will, and yeah, yeah, needs to be put out of its misery, probably.
What you doing?
That is terrible.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in and try to go for the stabby instead of the slicey.
Yes.
Okay.
And try to hit something important that hopefully isn't a fellow traveler.
Thief.
Get him.
All right. 3 on the deed for accuracy point, I guess. Total of 18 for attack,
That'll hit.
10 points of damage.
Got it. Okay.
Nothing
Couple-
against this big thing, I'm sure.
Couple things happen on my initiative. I'm going to drop an image in, and Elena, that is going to be, give me a moment here. The Beast. That is the image that I'm dropping for them here. The first thing is you hear a young child's voice yell, "Leave my friend alone!" Followed by, "Once you were a man, but no longer be. Once you were held, now you are free." And as those words, unheard by Rothburn, conclude, there is a crack like thunder as the braid holding the creature snaps. Coming up the path, there are a number of those shambling things from the swamp. They are not here. They are not here yet. You're in the middle of the island after all, so they have not arrived with silence. And now the Bog Beast attacks. And unfortunately, things don't look good for Peter.
Oh,
Because
Really?
it currently can't see, but it has vines around Peter.
Yeah, it is choking my. It's probably gonna. It's not gonna cut my throat. It's gonna yank my head off. It's gonna go. It's gonna go pop in the air like a little cork.
Yeah, so it has, being blind gives it all sorts of mad penalties to miss.
All right.
However, with its second strike being a natural 20,
Yeah, I think. Oh, I'm all kinds of.
what is
Oh,
your
boy.
current luck?
My current luck is a 6.
And so that'll be all right. So let's see. So first of all,
who should have destroyed the creepy doll?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
it's going to be 6 points of damage right off the bat.
Yeah,
I need
so-
you to give me a fortitude save.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if it would have made a difference.
Yeah, I think it's more of a hint out of game.
Mhm.
That would be a 9. I will burn. I'll take my luck down to 3, and I will stand on a 12 because I can't get it any higher than that.
Okay.
Good as I can get.
You
He's
have a
reminding you
reroll.
have a reroll.
You do have a reroll.
Oh, in that case, I will try
Thank
my
you, Great
reroll.
Bape.
Yeah, it went backwards. Now I burn those points of luck and I'm stuck at a 9.
Sorry.
Standing at 9, huh? All
I
right.
don't have I can't go any lower on my luck.
Oh, Defenders of
Oh.
Kobold just did
So-
another reroll too.
Mm.
Why don't-
Kobold, did
take
you
it-
just give
take it,
Peter
Peter.
another
Big or
reroll?
go home. Oh, now I'm at an 8.
Oh no! Oh,
Now I'm at an 8.
All
Wow.
right.
Yikes.
I think two failed rerolls sliding down is good enough. As it yanks you close and slams into you with that massive arm, vines and tendrils burst out of your flesh. You lose 3 stamina as you feel these vines burrowing everywhere under your skin and separating your skin from the underlying musculature.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
It does.
Yeah.
It hurts a lot.
That's gonna hurt.
And
I'm
it still
glad I
has one
can't hear
action.
you screaming.
And now then, with the vines that it grabbed you with that are around your throat, they continue to squeeze and it costs you another point of stamina.
Oh wow. This is not going well. I'm at a 6 for stamina now.
And you can see, and now as we top the round, stepping into the clearing are 6 of those things from the swamp.
Bog
Delmar,
Beast.
we are to you.
I saw the little girl. We all saw the little girl can't chant the spell and release our buddy, right?
Except for maybe Rothburn probably didn't notice.
Okay, right on. I'm gonna turn to her and yell at her and say,
And it's Idris.
"It's Idris." Okay, that's right, and I know her name. I'm like, "Idris, tell these beasts to stop now."
Doing anything else?
Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot at her too.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a convincer.
Yeah, exactly. What, Corey? You don't like shoot?
Oh no, it's fine. You know, we're greater good type thing. Bog
Yeah,
Beast.
exactly. She's okay. So, sorry, time to roll. Start with this. 9.
So you fire an arrow at her, and as
Yeah.
it's coming at her, she swipes her hand, and the arrow flies off. to the
Yes,
side.
there you go. Knew that
Yeah.
as much.
Her hair is starting to stand up on end. Arlo, where do you?
Yeah, I'm riding a Bog Beast. So
You are. That is
Yeah.
not something much like tearing away part of a uvula. That is not something that was often said in game.
yeah. Is it still blind?
It appears to be. It is kind of
Yeah, but
thrashing about.
there's nothing I can really do. Okay, so there's
Doesn't really
nothing I
help
can
either.
really I can't really work out a backstab here, right?
No, unfortunately
No.
not. But
Well, you know what?
Damage it.
I just cut it. I'm just gonna and you know what? I'm gonna take out that damn poppet and we're gonna do whatever we can. I'm gonna take out the poppet and put it down, and I'm just gonna stab through the poppet into the Bog Beast.
Okay.
So that's my thing there. So
Oh,
we're gonna
man.
Adding
Try that.
spite to injury. Okay, go ahead.
yes,
and-
because
and
we
give
have
me an attack.
we're pulling out all the stops.
You're gonna be at a
So-
plus. I'm going to
Oh,
give you
crap.
a +1 die on your attack. So
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take that. Okay, is that my 24? I think it is. I'm gonna use that reroll because I just rolled a 2.
Oh wow, we are the
You know what? There's going to be a whole lot of luck going on here. That was only a 7. So I am going to I'm gonna spend 3 luck, I think. And we're gonna go
All right.
hog wild. Okay, let's see here. 2 1s. That goes to
Ugh.
8, or excuse me, 9. So, and here's the last one. Come on, give me a 4. That's only an 11. So
That
that's
will
what I
hit.
do. It will. Okay,
Yes.
well, I'll take it. And
It's really hard to miss the gigantic beast that you're riding.
okay, well, that's good. And that is 5 points of damage.
Yeah, because you burned all your luck. You don't have luck to burn on damage.
Yeah.
It's just a hit point sink.
Yeah.
All right, Rothburn, we are to you.
Have there been any visual clues of
Give me a luck check, because I mean you are locked in combat with this big thing. Whether or not you would notice
That's
Del
exactly
Mar
right.
shooting elsewhere.
Moving on. Okay, so at this point, do I see Peter? Since I was
Oh yeah, he is wrapped up in vines and is having the life choked out of him.
okay. I would like to try to free him, and
Okay.
I'm not. I guess it'd be a precision attack because I specifically
Precision
don't
shot would
want
definitely be
hit
the way
him.
to go. Yes.
Get him.
Screw it up. I might have screwed it up. It's an 9 for the attack.
Okay. What do you have on the
Lines. I have a 2.
Okay. Well, you hit.
Okay. It's a total of 6 damage. So it's not like max.
No, it just you weren't able to get in close enough to cut him free. You've done damage to the beast, but that's
Okay,
about
okay.
it.
I was like, please tell me I didn't just kill our cleric. That'd be awkward.
Jen, do you have rerolls left?
No.
Okay.
And that's okay, because we can't crit this thing anyway. And yeah.
Mhm.
So, Peter, right off the bat, it strangles you for another point of stamina. How are you doing on stamina, Peter?
I am at 5.
Okay, so let's see. What did you start at?
The adventure originally 12, then I went down to, then I lost a couple with the previous mud.
No,
was at a
so you
12.
have lost. Just so you know, then what is your starting max hit points?
12.
It is now 6.
There's now 6. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I'm at 4 anyway. So
Well, there you go.
I'm at 4. So the max hit points was a secondary issue.
So once again, it is yanking you in and smashing forward with another one of its fists. And that is going to be a 14. Does a 14 hit
That's
you?
exactly what you need.
For a point. Look at that. Very lucky.
Oh, right. It's a durable little beast.
This is with its second attack. And then you see it sort of cocks its head for a second. And then the hand that it has been swinging at Peter comes up. And as it's up here, vines start coursing down and try to entangle Barlow.
Ah.
And misses. I'm going to use my
There you
reroll.
go. I saw that coming.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 17.
That's it.
Mm-mm.
Ooh.
That's what you get for being a Bog Beast hat, man.
That's okay, man. This is all expected.
It catches you for 2 points. The vines wrap around you.
Ah. All right.
Okay, that is going to take us to Peter.
Let's see here. I may as well try and see if I can cut myself free of this thing.
Stay alive.
That's the plan.
Step 1.
But what the plan is and what actually happens haven't exactly been the same today. That will be a 16 to cut myself free of these vines, see if I can finally breathe.
You managed to cut yourself free. Good job. Good job.
Yay!
The cleric has cut himself free and is tottering. Del Mar, we are to you.
All right.
But the other things hit there, has the silence hit as well?
No, but they're getting close. It's probably going to hit
Okay.
pretty soon.
Okay.
All right. So back to I'm still yelling at Idris. I said, Idris, you've revealed yourself. Stop. I command you to call off your creatures, and I'm gonna cast color spray at Idris.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. I don't think that's gonna do me. I'm gonna use my reroll. I just rolled
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Come on, treat us nice. Yeah.
Nice.
17.
Ooh.
17 on a color spray.
Thanks for the reroll, by the way.
All right.
+1, it's an 18 now. Great paper says so.
Oh, it's an 18
Ooh.
now. All right.
Yeah.
18
really
on
digging
color
this
spray. I
form.
believe that pops it up to 2 saving throws.
Yeah.
It does.
It's fantastic looking, by the way. It'll be much better than
And on the die, I rolled nothing lower than an 18.
Oh.
She shrugs it off. Barlow, we are to you.
Stupid little
Bogus.
girl.
Little girl.
Oh, I'm sorry, Barlow. I am Barlow.
Yes, you're Barlow.
Yeah. So what? So I am engulfed at this point. Do I need to break out of something?
Well,
or-
it is gonna. No, it missed you. Did it? Wait, no, I used my reroll.
no, it hit me. It
Yeah,
did
That's
hit
right.
me.
I
Yeah, it did
used
on
my
the second
reroll.
one.
Yes, it is. It is trying to strangle you.
Okay, so what do I need to do? I need to do
Strength check or try and cut yourself out.
yeah, I got my so yeah, I have my knife, or sorry, my short sword. So what
Okay.
do I gotta do to
Go ahead
do that?
and give me a check.
All right. And that's a D20 on that one.
Yep.
All right. Oof. 11.
That will hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
All right. I'll take it. Ah, crap. 6.
Okay, you managed to cut yourself free.
Actually,
That-
7.
That takes us to Rothburn.
Sweet.
Okay, you said I'm kind of high up on this thing. Now that Peter's kind of free, is it possible to drop down? Oh, it's in the water though, isn't it?
No, it's not in the water. It's in a big stone well. There's no water there.
Oh, cool. Okay, so the rope wasn't wet. I would like to drop down to ground level and start trying to trip this thing.
All right. Give me a reflex save. You're dropping down 20 feet.
14, 15.
Okay. I'll allow it.
I'm at ground level now.
Okay.
I rolled a score that matches my personality, Bob.
Gotcha. So
Nice.
on the path side of things, silence is beginning to fall as these things are closing in. Idris on the far side looks to Delmar and chants, "Still your sharp, vile-spirited tongue. Silence your prattling so abhorrent. Let the waters wash away your filth, and the trickle become a torrent."
Oh no.
And, I'm gonna need a will save.
From me?
Yep.
Oh, me? Rolling die like off the table. I got a 13.
Okay, so a couple things can happen here. First of all, you start vomiting torrents of swamp water.
Nice.
You temporarily lose 2 points of luck and a point of stamina. And it looks like doing things like speaking or casting are going to be very difficult. So that's what Idris does.
Sucks when it's safer to be in with the Bog Beast.
Right.
Mm.
Meanwhile, back at the beast. That's right. Okay, so Peter, you got free, right?
Yeah.
Barlow got free. Oh, good. All right. So it is going to swipe one of its big taloned, massive muck hands at each of you. That is only a 12 for Peter. But I've got an unnatural 20 to hit Barlow.
That hits. That hits.
It's Barlow for 3 points.
Okay. Still up.
And then it strikes with its vines at Barlow as well.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 19.
Oof. Yeah.
4 points.
Oh, wearing the t-shirt.
Are you still
Down to
standing?
1. I'm still standing.
All right. Peter, we are to you. You notice it is getting unnaturally quiet up there.
It's so the silence has hit me.
Yep.
Okay. Well, looks like how far away is I rolled a die, did not notice what was going on with Eldritch, but would I notice that she's doing all that chanting and all that stuff? Would I have caught her attention?
Well, you've been kind of preoccupied with this thing trying to smash you into putty.
Okay.
And she's a ways away. She's on the other side of the mound.
Okay. In that case, I will just grab my spear and stab the Bog Beast.
Okay, go right ahead.
That is a 14.
Ooh.
That is a hit. Go ahead, give me damage.
That is 3 points of damage.
Stand on 3.
Yeah, I don't have any more luck. I don't have any luck to burn. I only have 3 points of luck left. I have no
All
luck left
right.
I have no luck left to burn.
Next, top of the order with Delmar.
Oh, good. Well, casting might not be the best thing right now, so I'm gonna.
Do
I'm
I
looking.
go after Barlow or before?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I skip you? I did
Yeah,
skip you. I apologize.
just- Gone to the ground there.
I apologize. Yes, we are to you. I apologize.
I'm trying to do a head count. Where's Delmar?
Delmar is from where you're at. You cannot see Delmar.
I'm gonna circle around till I see Delmar.
You can't. You're at the bottom of a 20-foot pit that you willingly jumped into with the Bog Beast.
I'm gonna crawl back up then. All right. Okay. I guess I misunderstood. I thought that ground level was like path level.
No, you're in a 20-foot deep pit where this thing has been.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you jumped
Okay.
down into the mound and ended up on you're at ground level, but you're
Like
at
a
ground level
volcano.
inside a 20-foot hole.
Ew.
Because the mound's
Okay.
about 20 feet high.
All right. Well,
Cut his
surely-
leg off.
What?
Cut his leg off.
I
That'd be
agree.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then you'll never unearth me when it falls on me. And I kind of misunderstood that part, but that's totally
Yeah.
on me. So I'm just going to use the sword to as a python to climb back up.
So you are going to keeping in mind you're in melee.
Mhm.
You are disengaging from melee.
No, I'm using the
climbing
sword
the
to
beast,
stab
not
him,
the wall.
but I'm also going to kind of ascend him at the same time.
Okay, so you're going to climb him. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Go right ahead. Go
Oh yeah.
spectacular. That is
17
indeed a
I'm sorry.
nothing. Go right ahead.
17 on the die, so total of 19. I didn't make my a deed or anything.
Well, that will hit. The question was
Oh.
asked about the apple. Yeah, it didn't eat it. It's a plant. It's just now it's a plant with a poison apple inside. So Ralphman, give me damage.
Worth a try. Worth a try.
Grand total of 5.
Okay, a couple things happen at once.
I'm just a little insect on it.
Couple things happen at once. So Barlow, you are still in the grasp.
Mhm.
And as this thing is falling forward, the vines that were around your throat tighten to a crushing degree, and that will be 3 points of permanent stamina.
Ugh. Wow.
As most of your trachea is crushed.
Wow.
But interestingly, as it falls, so does the silence. And Delmar, as the silence ends and you're looking back, you can see that the creatures that were coming up the path are all just sort of falling forward and beginning to rot and decay.
Way to
However-
go.
The last thing that happens
Mm-hmm.
is a voice calls out from beyond the scrub. Idris, you stop that right now. I'm not doing that. That's something I never should have done. And old Zanny pulls herself through the heavy brush on the other side.
I wish I could hear this.
She grabs Idris by one hand and she looks at you. Thank you, children. It's been so long, I'd forgotten how this all ended. Time can be so confusing when you get to our age. This is the path that begins and intertwines through the Twilight Marsh, leading to where I am now, or is it where I am to be? I was so terribly lonely, and I didn't know my own strength. I never meant to hurt no one. Things just got out of hand. Now I can make sure that I receive the training I need, closing this loop and continuing the cycle. I cannot thank you enough for the service you've done to all of us. As above, so is below. As is the future before us, so too is our past. And she pulls Idris in and holds her in kind of a tight embrace, and Idris starts to relax, and you can see that she is beginning to sob.
Okay.
I'm starting to wonder if the old lady is Idris.
I don't know. They have different names, but who knows? Maybe names change over
Could be.
time.
Would you like me to repeat part of what she said?
Sure.
Yeah.
I
They have the training you need.
would like.
I never meant to hurt someone. Things just got out of hand. I can make sure I get the training that I need.
Yeah.
Wow, it is the same person.
So we got some weird time dilation going on here.
Really here, but I'll wave to my favorite person.
You're just weird. And she looks over. She's like, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sweetie. If you put those herbs in your mouth, it'll end the curse."
You with the bag, Delmar with the bag. Delmar, toss the bag. Take the bag here. Hold up the bag, and I'm gonna go. Point at Rothburn.
Yeah, exactly.
Point at the bag, and then point at my mouth.
I will follow our.
Well, no, you're talking to Delmar. Delmar is still vomiting water. Remember?
Okay.
Because if you put that in your mouth, it'll break the curse.
Funny.
Oh, okay.
That's so funny.
I thought we were talking about.
Wow, a navigator and a leader of men you are.
Well,
all right. I'm taking a big old hunk of chaw basically and stuffing it, trying to push it into my mouth.
Peter, why is she yelling at you?
Yeah.
Cause I'm dumb.
Why is she yelling?
Cause I'm dumb.
All right.
Idris, now you go fix her. And Idris walks up and she's muttering words, and as she does, Rothburn, your hearing returns. I'm really sorry. We're hurting my friend.
This is really weird.
Oh, I take it the Bog Beast helped you when you were lost in the swamp. Oh, that long time ago.
I found him when I was out here. I took a piece of him so I could make friends. I made a friend, and then that friend started making other friends. And those other friends weren't very friendly.
No, yeah, they were not. That we agree. But things are better now.
Woo.
Sorry we had to kill your friend.
And Idris laughs. Oh, it's all right. It's not like he hasn't been a tortured soul for the past 400 years. He's probably quite happy to be dead, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we did a good thing here. Put one in the win column.
I mean, he has been buried all this time.
Little Idris, guess what?
What?
Today's Delmar's birthday.
She sort of looks. I'm really sorry.
As I'm wiping away the swamp water that's just drenched the front half of myself.
Well, should we top this off with my recover the body roll?
Oh,
Are you dead?
Someone might want to tend to that guy. He doesn't look too healthy.
Oh,
yeah, I think
Queens,
the
that's
six. I think the 6 stamina points put me down to the -1. So
oh,
I
did it?
feel you, man.
yeah. Oh no, it's cool. It was awesome. That was great. You know,
Good.
it was
Why don't we do you roll the body?
If we
All
heal
right.
them, do we have to still roll them?
Yeah, if you drop to 0, yeah.
Yeah,
no, that's cool. I'm all up
I
for
can't
it.
heal
That's
that.
cool.
I can't heal
It'll
that.
be a good dramatic ending. I'm up for it. So here we go. Oh no.
Oh, the guilt Idris will feel.
I rolled a 3. I have 4. So
Woo!
there you go. Barlow survives and is crippled
Yay!
for life, but it's
Um,
okay.
And finally, as you as things settle down and you get a chance to go back to the cemetery,
I want to see what that spot is.
and Rothburn can dig down in that spot.
Yeah, I can finally tell you about what I saw out there.
Yes.
Oh,
What
yeah.
did you see?
There
What did
is
you
an
see?
old iron strongbox buried in the graveyard. Pulling it out, and it's not too large. It contains 140 gold, 86 silver, and a deed to 200 acres of land, including where the house is sitting on, signed by a baron hundreds of years ago.
Hmm.
It is the Gauze family fortune.
Ooh, there you go. Nice.
Congratulations.
Bob's family fortune is less than what I left.
200 acres of land.
You have 200 acres of land and a
Okay.
house. And a
200
house.
acres of swampland.
And the house. And the house with a big hole in the floor. So
It's a bit of a fixer-upper.
Someone needs to fire that agent.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
on the po- on the
That's
positive,
great
on the
stuff.
positive side,
I got that.
you actually do have an indoor outhouse. So I think that's a win.
Yeah, that was awesome.
An
Thanks,
indoor
everybody. That was
Oh,
great.
that was awesome.
Well, thank you very much, everyone who came
Oh, that
out
was
and
fun.
joined
Thank
us.
you.
for this.
Thank you, all of you who gave me those rerolls. I'm sorry I
Yeah,
didn't do anything
no.
better with them.
Oh,
Would have
yeah,
been a
those
lot
are,
different if you didn't have those rerolls. Yeah.
Well,
Would have been a lot
here,
different, especially without our halfling.
and
Yes.
one last image. It was actually from a different location, but since we never got there and the image is about the same, I'm going to drop the image for you, Elena. If you want to show everyone the picture of Father.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
See, father, yay.
Nice.
That is Father in a different location, but you didn't find him there.
He
So.
looks familiar.
Oh, yeah. That's a
So thank you very much, everyone, for
Oh,
joining
God,
us.
that was
for,
fun.
yeah, that was a
for
lot of
2
fun.
nights of DCC horror adventure.
That
With
was
the Night
great.
of the Bog Beast,
Well worth it. Thank you.
inspired by the writings, of course, of Margaret St. Clair, who went by Idris Seabright, but Seabright was a little too on the mark, so we went with Waterlight, as well as such classic comics as The Heap. So,
Nice.
Sweet. Well, thank you very much, Bob. That was
That was
awesome.
awesome.
Thanks for running.
That. That was
yeah,
Thanks for
well,
writing
thank,
that.
thank you all for playing. Thanks everyone in the chat for taking part and helping save the party, since sadly our halfling was in the process of moving and was stood up 2 days in a row by the cable company and still has no internet connection.
oh wow.
We-
And it
feel
really
the-
is Ryan's birthday. So happy.
And it
birthday.
really is. Really. See, that's the thing. Zanny knows that. Zanny was talking to Ryan more than Delmar. It is indeed Ryan's birthday.
Thank you.
And look, I didn't even need to hand wave him dying for his birthday. He survived legitimately
go.
on his
Exactly. Well, that's right.
Awesome.
Well,
So Idris
cool.
Waterlight became the witch of the
the-
waterways with her snake familiar.
own. Mhm.
Okay.
And her brother Zebulon is the one that gave you.
brother. Okay.
So yeah. So what was up with Zebulon having a?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, was it just he wasn't dead yet? He will be in the future. What
He
was
was
it?
dead in the past. Don't try it. Just roll with it.
Okay, that's fine.
least-
I just didn't know there was some secret,
It's how he marks time
Love the
as he
debriefs,
shifts
yeah.
from small god to small god,
Awesome.
marking the holy symbols on the headstone.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
he's time. Bob in time travel, you just get a headache. You just roll with it. You just go, oh, okay.
And who
Okay.
was
Just
the
let her
ghost?
go.
And somehow
Things
it
are
always
not
works.
always as they seem in the twilight.
Who was
Yeah.
the ghost? Can I ask that, or should I ask?
That
on
was
air?
the Bayou Banshee was one of the
Aha.
old Gazes, and
Okay.
she was cursed to stay when the family fortune was lost, and then you dropped off more money than the family fortune equated to.
Well,
And that was good.
besides the 200 acres. But yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but
So
you know,
how
she's dead. Land's not very important.
Oh, so
Julius
that
paid for
wasn't
curse.
the Waterlight girl. Oh,
No.
okay.
I figured
No,
it was one of the Gazes.
Zanny, who is Idris, is the Waterlight girl.
Mhm.
They are all one and the same.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right,
But-
folks.
Yeah.
On
There
the
you go.
channel, I'm gonna sign us out. Does anybody have any final words for our audience there?
I didn't
Wow.
even know I paid off the ghost. I was hoping for something like Zebulon, one of Zebulon's deities to maybe intervene in the upcoming crap that we were jumping into.
You read it. That was good.
And you,
That
said you
was
bought off a
Completely
ghost.
Yeah,
different.
exactly. Whatever works.
And we will see. Great Babe is right. Maybe next year we'll do the second annual Goodman Games Halloween special. We will see.
That was awesome.
Blast.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
you for
guys.
that. That was
Third.
Yeah,
awesome.
thanks for having
Third.
me. Yeah, that was awesome.
This is the second. They did it.
There we are.
consumed
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
last
it
year.
consumes last year.
The
So-
stuff, right?
So,
Yeah.
so it might be the third annual next year. That'd
Yeah.
be great.
Mm,
It's Harley's turn.
there you
Or
go.
Mike's. Yeah.
All right, folks. Everyone out there, thanks for watching. Have a good
Yep. Thanks,
Have a great
everybody.
night.
Good
Have a
night.
safe Halloween. Have a
Happy
good one,
spooky
everybody.
season.
Happy Halloween. See ya.
Happy Sowain if you so follow.